Good num morning. We're back with potentially the final stream of Atelier Lydie Suelle. As you can immediately see, I've been busy. We're level 92 now. Our level really doesn't matter that much. This was more so I could actually stand a chance against some of the super bosses. Which, newsflash, I managed to beat a few of them. Not many. There are a couple that I wasn't aware of that kind of stumbled into by accident. If you go back to the Fire Dragon, Furoko's tamed it, and she will challenge you with it, and it's way stronger. I did manage to beat it, but it was just the fact that that existed as a thing. Also, for the sake of grinding, I'm going to turn it back now. I had the difficulty on easy, just to get a move on. So I'm going to turn it back just now. I forgot to do that last night. But off screen, the main thing is that I finished this, and obviously, just like I did with the A rank, I'll explain. Alchemy battle level, perfect sense. Linking chain, you need to get one specific red quest, so just keep on cycling through them until you get it. And then once you do, it's a bit awkward because you have to make a elixir of lore, but the HP boost can't be too high. But the other thing of the same color has to be maxed out, so you need to find something that either minuses the attribute that the HP is on, or so severely boosts the other one that it balances out. The way linking chain works, if you use it, is that you use a Dunkelheit, and you have Lydie use a battle mix, and the Dunkelheit battle mix that you get from it will immediately boost someone's link percent to 100. So if you want like a free super right at the start of the fight, that's how you do it. Heavenly Flower Garden at Lair, just go visit the Mother Dearest. Philosopher's Stone, there's no way you shouldn't have one at this point. The NA is Roger's quest. The Mystery Elixir we already had, the Bond of Wisdom we already have, so the Himal Relief and the Diamond Rune Stone, they're both recipes. One of them was Lydie's, one of them was Suelle's, and so you just needed to fill the prerequisites and then you could make them. The Uber Dragon we fought in a red quest, but there's also another red quest you get later on, because all the red quest bosses will return eventually. Obviously you won't get new battle mixes out of it. So Uber Dragon can return, and I've actually ended up fighting him twice. The Death Knight Addis, that's the thing we fought in Matthias's friendship quest. You know, that giant knight thing we fought at the end? It's one of them. But once again, it comes through in the red quest. So the red quests are kind of your big thing to go here. You're just going to keep on repeating them. The Star Suelle is Suelle's main weapon, has our ultimate weapon. The Dragoon Male is an armor type we can make, so go visit Haggle. And ghost-type monsters immediately just went straight into the usual spots in the spooky forest. As for rare materials, the Dunkelheit is you can find them on occasion in the void. That's the only way to call it. The Black Star Stone you saw us pick up last stream is in one of the new areas that you unlock for beating that main final boss. The Wicked Bone, a specific red quest can drop it if you don't have it. The Dragon Eye, although dragons have a chance of dropping it, Corey's shop rotates every so many days to random new lucky finds, and the Dragon Eye is in that listing. So I just checked her shop, she didn't sell it, I slept for a couple of days, went back, checked it, she didn't have it, slept another couple of days, and then eventually I got it. And then gathering an insect, is you have a bug net, just go gather anything. And the trophy then popped once I did that, so, because the trophy is for maxing out every single one of these. So all that's left now, really, because this is just to rematch them. I tried to rematch Sophie, and she still rinsed me, so even at level 92, because I did upgrade my equipment, it still wasn't enough. You need to be like, she's like the ultimate super boss of the game. You need to really, like, hammer it down. In the Dawn Realm, it's just rematching the goddess, Little Missy. Every time you rematch her, she's a higher level. Keep that in mind. So she will gradually get harder and harder and harder and harder. I haven't spent much time in the Claudel Prairie, even though, like, I'm a much higher level, because I'm honestly, that's kind of overwhelming on its own merit, so I'm like, I'll hold off for now. It'll probably be something I'll touch more upon in my spare time. So this, the Great Cascades, that's where you can rematch the Fire Dragon if you ever want to. In the Domain of Despair, you can rematch Termina, and it's the exact same ruling. She has a slightly higher level each time. Then, of course, in the Blue Reflection Land, you can fight the big boss there, which we don't stand a chance to, so avoided for now. Before we do anything else, though, I did finally find where in the Heavenly Flower Garden we need to go to get that chest. And it's closer to go this way, so once again, go here, immediately walk through. It's the only one we didn't get. I believe it's the only one we didn't get, because all the rest are like DLC extras. So basically all I did is at one point... Well, also I need to restock my anima. I don't think we need to. Looking at what's left, because I did look ahead a little bit to make sure I'm still on path for the true ending. We are on path. Yes, you just... when you accept the S-rank exam... before you turn in the S-rank exam, you need to do whatever you're doing to get whatever ending. That's the time slot. So it's a bit tight. But there's all things you need to do. And I know, like, what I need to do. Like, I need to talk to everyone. And then once it starts building the recipe, basically after almost every step, I should be talking to people again. And there'll be more cutscenes and whatnot. But the chest we're missing is over here on this pier. There's these rocks I just never spotted before. I think that's our last one. Sue, we've collected plenty of painting pieces now. Yes, more than I thought it would be. I know, it must be a pretty big painting. Shall we see if we can piece them together? Okay, sure, let's take a look. Huh? Look at the way her face changed. Huh? Is it possible? Is it possible that we have all the pieces now? It certainly looks that way, which means Lydie. Yes, Sue, you can finally learn what this is a painting of. Okay, let's all lay out the pieces properly. This place must go here, and that one there. No, I think that should go over here, shouldn't it? And this one over there. We've done it! It took a while, but we finally completed the painting. It's a landscape, like we figured. Yes, with a giant tree in the middle. A big tree. A big tree. Have you ever seen a tree like this around these parts? This came from a world within the paintings, so it may not even be a real tree. Oh, right, because it reacted. The painting! It just glowed, didn't it? Yeah! Look, Sue, the pieces have all stuck together. They become one painting, but we only placed them here. Sue, do you think this could be... Yes, I think this is a mysterious painting too. Let's hang it in the gallery. Maybe we'll be able to travel to a new world. Good idea. Come on, let's go to the castle, Sue. I was going to walk straight past with a giant paint portrait in hand. Excuse us, Muriel. We need to use the gallery. Sorry, we need to hang up a new painting. Fucking no, Muriel. She's like, what the heck are those cars on about? There you go. What do you think? I think it's tilted slightly to the right, only a tiny bit. Roger that. Is that better? Is that? Is that the city at the end of Furious? I don't know. Hang on. How does it fit in here? I know. So a brand new adventure is just around the corner. Shall we go and have an look inside then? Yes, at least I'd like to, but we should probably prepare first. It's not like we'd ever had to put a painting together from pieces. That's true. We'd better be prepared for any possibility. Promise with Mum number 9. Always prepare thoroughly for picnics and adventures. That's right. We have to get ready as quick as we can. As like the ultimate like hell painting is like behind her in frame. Are you ready? Why is it asking me so much? Yes, I'm ready to go. Let's see if... Yeah, let's see if we can enter the painting. The fact it's asking me so much is terrifying. I was waiting to go in and just get, like, destroyed by an enemy. A town rooted in a new land. It is a symbol of the diligence of its people. Okay, it's not the city I was thinking it is. Like a planted seed that grows and eventually blooms, this world is nourished by the energy of new meetings. It looks like almost like a theme park. Born from a miraculous encounter, even today it branches and grows to mark the course of a new legend. It's got some modern touches to it as well, embracing the legacy of the wise men of yore, breathing with hope for new encounters. The land of profound encounters. Does the mighty tree house hope or something else? Oh, is this like a reference, like an older Atelier game? The land of profound encounters. The land of profound encounters. I think this is. It's probably like an older Atelier game. This. Are we inside the painting? So it was a mysterious painting after all. Yes, we know a mysterious painting when we see one. Huh. Look, Lydie, look. There's an enormous tree over there. Oh, you're right. That must be the tree from the painting. Yes, it seems somehow even larger than it looked. Yes, it might even be as big as Mervale Castle. Sue, I've made a discovery myself. Isn't that a town over there? Which means there are probably people living inside this world. Oh, you're right. Then let's start by heading to the town. Here we are. It's not all that large, but it does seem to be bustling. Yes. The only painting I can think of out of town was the Cascades of Anfell. Oh yes, Fuoko's town. You're right, though I can't think of any others. Huh? Lydie? Sue? Huh? Oh, hello! She was in the promotional art. When I was... Hang on. I've been waiting all game to see this lady. The fuck... Hang on. Genuinely, but before we started this, there were promotional screenshots of each game, and one of the promotional screenshots highlights this girl. And all game, I've been going, where is this lady? Where is she? Here she is. She looks so beautiful. Lydie, do you know her? What? No. I figured she must be a friend of yours. I see. This is before you met me. Huh? Before we met you? Oh, please ignore me. Suffice it is to say, I know both of you. But you don't know me yet, so please allow me to introduce myself. She's Nelke. My name is Nelke. Nelke von Lesterman. I work as a town official here in Westwald. She's beautiful. Delighted to meet you, Nelke. You said you already know us, but still, I'm Lydie and this is Sue. We're alchemists trying to have the finest atelier in the land. Are you sure it's us you know? Ah, yes, quite sure. It's unmistakably you. But you must know nothing about me, so I hope you will get to know me over time. Yep. Well, Nelke, there's a lot I'm curious about, but to begin with, how is it you know us? There's a world. This is a world inside a painting, right? Are we famous here or something? I guess it wouldn't be surprising. After all, we are beautiful and talented alchemist sisters. Unfortunately, that's not the case. The fact is, I've met you before. But it's likely that I met the future versions of you. Future versions? Of us? Well, what are you talking about? As I mentioned before, I am the town official here in Westwald. My job is to grow the town, and I enlisted your help in the future to do that. Oh, I think I understand. I never thought I'd meet someone who knew the future us. It feels kind of weird. I know what you mean, but... Nelke, what are we like in the future, I mean? Naturally, we'll be running the greatest atelier in the land. But are we tall and sexy too? So... Oh, I want to know about that too. Are we, well-proportioned and all that? Huh? Well, I shouldn't read comments. It's for your own good. Oh, fuck, so no. If you know too much about your own future, it might cause you to lose ambition. Oh, I guess you're right. Yes, that does make sense. I know what the future holds, but I do want to give it all I have right now, so... Yep, as you said, Lydie. Besides, I know our future is bright. I see that your cheerful optimism is the same now as it was, or will be, then. I feel like we've got a little sidetracked, but how would you like a tour of this place? Is there anything in particular you'd like to know about? Well, I'd like to go and see that enormous tree. I've been curious about it since we got here. Well, that sounds perfect. I was about to tell you all about it anyway. Shall we go gather then, to the Grunwald's tree? The Grunwald's tree? Oh, I like the music. Oh, this is real fun. This feels like... You know what this feels like? You know when you play some of those games where it's like when you 100% it, you unlock a level, like an extra level, and then it's just like a big sandbox? Or like a mess around like dev chair room with like a bunch of weird like knickknacks you can mess around with? That's what this level feels like. And I mean that in the best sense. This is... What the heck have we just picked up? Junk! Yay! Oh, this has got a real fun music to it as well. Oh wow, there's a lot of alchemical clay. And what you call it, dyes? Oh, I need to spend some time here. We could do with a lot of this. I'm not sure I want to keep on picking up the item that's literally just called junk, but whatever. This actually reminds me of like, just genuinely reminds me of like the towns in Ferris. Because that is the thing I have to keep mentioning and complimenting, despite my problems with Ferris. I loved Ferris's map design, and I loved its town design, and this really reminds me of it. It's just, you know, it's just a big area. It's just what it is. Well, I still do not have the trophy for investigating barrels. And it's like, I don't know how many he expects us to investigate to get the trophy at this point. Oh, there we go. We finally got it. I think you have to investigate like 50 times. Which is crazy, because in Sleepy it was once, and in Furious it's like 10. And now in this you have to investigate like 100 times. Ah, here we are. This is... the Grand Something Tree. The Grand Zwei Tree. It's even bigger up close. Oh, the air here is so clear. It feels fantastic. Wow, I could build several houses with just one tree. I can feel a sail coming on. You mustn't try to use it as timber. This tree is vital to this world. Vital in what way? This tree is one of the sage relics. It is preventing the return of a terrible monster. If it is weakened in any way, the monster will return, and this world would be destroyed. What? Seriously? This tree is even more important than I thought. It looks so beautiful. I had no idea. It's a little scary now that I know. I'm sorry if I frightened you. This tree is indeed preventing the return of a terrible beast. But it is not all so scary. Very rarely, this tree also produces a large fruit. A large fruit? Can it be eaten? Of course. In fact, it is the sweetest of all the fruits in the world. One mouthful is enough to enchant you for life. Wow, one mouthful and you're enchanted for life? They immediately bulk off. Lydie, my mouth's watering. I want to eat it. I want that fruit. So do I. But Nelke said it only produces fruit very rarely. Which means it's unlikely to happen. And even if it did, who's to say we'd get to eat it? And how about this? The two of us help Nelke. Her job is to grow the town the west about, right? Westworld, yes. That's it. While we wait for that fruit, we'll help her grow the town. And if we do that, she'll be sure to give us some of that fruit. You might be right, but don't you think it's a little self-serving? A little calculating? What's wrong with being calculating? After all, we're the greedy sisters. Fair work for fair pay. Besides, I'm only human. How can I resist after being told how sweet it is? Well, yes, I can see that. Let's be honest about our desires. Oh, Nelke? Yes, what is the matter? We've been thinking, and we have a proposition for you. Well, she looked all innocent eyes when she said that. The fruit of the Groundswell's tree in return for helping me develop the town? Yes, I must apologize for being such slaves to our appetites. Don't be so hard on yourselves. The development of Westworld is not only my job, it's also my dream. I've enlisted the help of many others already, and I want the town to grow still further. So I'm delighted to have your aid, no matter what your motivation may be. So you're saying? Yes, I accept your proposition. If you help me grow the town, I'll reward you with the fruit of the Groundswell's tree. Excellent, thank you, Nelke. No, thank you. And I must remind you, no one knows when the tree will bear fruit. You may have to wait quite a long time. Are you okay with that? Of course! And until that time, I'll do whatever I can to help you. Me too! Just tell me what you need, Nelke. Well, I do have one thing in mind already. Our stock of stones used to build the town are running low. I'd like you to find some more stones. Stones for building, right? Then they can't just be any old stones. That's right, they need to be hard and dense. When seen on the map, we tend to find them around this area. Understood, let's get going. Just you wait, Nelke, we'll get you the sturdiest stones yet. With you two on the case, I have nothing to worry about. I know I can count on you. Imagine if you just didn't find that last scrap and just finished the game never knowing that I had never finally getting to meet the one person I wanted to meet. Also, once we're done in this game, is that fucking Mandrake? One minute. Or Mandragora. Once we're done with this game, it's going to be real difficult. Was that back to the town gate? For me to adjust back completely to the voice I have now, because of how many characters kind of have like a very rich and like stunning aesthetic to them that makes me think they should have like a sharper accent. Like, it was fine with Leon because it was just Leon. It was fine with Elmira when it was just Elmira. But in this game, it's Elmira. The twins kind of give off that feel, so I always gave them a slightly sharper accent. And now this lady as well. That's a new log, isn't it? Oh, it's the aroma holds. Okay, it's not new, it's just that they're very rare. The farm outside town. Aww. Oh wait, what level are the enemies? Oh, new theme as well. Oh, a reasonable level. Oh, right, and they're bunnies, so they're weak to they're weak to bow and arrow, right? We might not end up starting Sophie 2 today if we're going to do all this dungeon as well. We'll see, it'll just depend how long it takes. I do want to get this game done today, so we'll just want to see how it goes. I'm trying to avoid using the NAs as much because I learned the hard way. They are hella expensive to replace. Also, because we've leveled up a bunch, we've got some new skills in everyone. A key example here is Suelle picked up Eagle Storm, which is very similar to Swift Barrage, where Swift Barrage does damage in proportion to speed, but this directly says the proportion is based off the speed value of all enemies to stagger them. So the more enemies, the better it'll be, essentially. So when it's like this many, it's real damn good. Additionally, Matthias got Aegis Round, which it boosts the defense of everyone, basically. And End of Cross, which is just a really strong single target physical skill. Think of it as that Grand Cross skill that we had in Atlas Sophie. Because he's got the slide, he's got the charge, and now he's got the cross. Recipe for Triton's trumpet? Oh, okay. Don't know what we did, but we'll take it. Oh, there's the diamond runestone, by the way. You can tell that was the last thing I was working on. And this is the Himmel relief. You can see I skipped this because I just looked up what I needed to do to make it. It is make a multi-dye and colored dye with a uses +2 on it. Oh, and I should show, this is a diamond with overflowing life. So make a raw diamond with overflowing life and carry it up. I just thought, maybe we don't get fragments for this world then. Because I was like, hang on a minute, where would it even go? Unless it becomes a book thing that you get at the end. Oh, the music's so bouncy and fun. This feels like, yeah, this whole area in itself does feel like a reward, just because of the much bouncier vibe it has. Like, they want you to kind of be in a good mood for this area. This game is so ram-packed with content, it's literally insane. Like, this game feels bigger than the last two combined. Well, I mean, the stream, how many streams we've done on it kind of, it speaks for itself. But in terms of actual, you know, content, this game feels bigger than both. Which I suppose is fitting, considering it's the last one of the initial trilogy. Of course, it's going to be the go big and go home mentality. You know, it's exactly what, Rise of Free is going to do. Oh, we're at limit again. I'm going to leave. Hang on, I need to clear up my inventory. Oh, you can just hold down X. That makes life a lot easier. You can just hold... Oh, if I had known that sooner. This makes this a way quicker ordeal. The reason why I'm doing this, like zipping down from time to time, is so then we still got sun if we need them. Also, I don't really need to clear out too much, because there's only so much of the game left we've got to do. I'll go there. And it won't override the already pre-made X's, cool. I'm just gonna go straight down for a minute. That'll do. Oh, it's like right here. And the farm's the only last area? Oh. Is it you can go and reap. These ones don't have tick boxes because they'll infinitely regenerate. Go to the farm outside town. Or for some fruits. Really are greedy. What's wrong with a little greed now and again? So we might actually, I take back what I said, we might get this done early then, if this area's not actually that big. We never got any vehicles in this game. That's the other thing I kind of miss from Ferris. I know like Ferris needed the vehicles more because of the size of the map, but like, oh, you know? Getting that wand was so satisfying. Like if you remember from that stream when I actually finally got the the broom, so I could fly around at supersonic speeds. It didn't cost fuel. And just in general, like, it could cover across the lakes as well, so I could access some other areas and clear out more of the map space and all that jazz. The amount of gratification for getting that, the amount of satisfaction I got from getting that, was so good, and we just can't replicate it in this game because there isn't any vehicles and there are no restrictive areas. Wow, you can just get rainbow neutralizers from this? Man, this area, man, if I'd known about this area beforehand, this would have been really helpful. Before getting all those S ranks, because you can really get a lot of helpful resources here. Now then, I think this area Nelke told us about. Yes, there are nice looking stones everywhere. For that tasty fruit, I'll dig up every stone there is here. Indeed, so hey, look out. And of course there's threats. Rawr! A monster! It's really thrashing about too. Somehow I get the feeling that it's frightened or something. Hey, now's not the time to be worried about that, Lydie. We can't gather stones with that around. Come on, we need to defeat it for Nelke and future Rest Bolt. You've got the name wrong again, but I like your spirit. Let's do it. For a second, when we went back to the dungeon, like the area theme for like a split second, I thought that was going to be the battle theme. I was about to say, wow, this is really lackluster. I'll show it in the cross. He does both the slash and the stab, but it doesn't have any range. I was going to say, maybe I'm too strong, but oh well. We somehow managed to get through that. That monster is stronger than I thought. And its behavior is still gnawing at me. What could it have been afraid of? Well, we won, so what does it matter? But here's where things get really tough, Lydie. We have to collect every stone that we can use to build with. We're going to dig this place up. Hey, be careful, or you'll set Nelke. You need to fill every hole you dig. We gathered quite a lot now. I'm so tired. Yep. We've got enough to build a castle here. Well, I don't know about that, but a house maybe. What's the matter, Lydie? Did you forget something? No, it's just, I was wondering. How are we going to carry these stones back to town? Alright then, let's go ask Nelke what she wants us to do next. Sue, you mustn't close your eyes to reality. Oh, but... Oh, we'll never be able to carry this many. Come on, don't forget, promise with Mum #1. Don't give up before you even try. It won't be easy, I know, but we accepted this request. It's our responsibility to see it through to the end. Besides, Sue, if we abandon a request halfway through, we won't get any fruit. If that's what you want, then... that would not be good. I didn't think so, so come on then, huh? Oh, hello you two. Nelke, what are you doing here? I figured you'd just about be finished with the stones. My, look how many you've gathered. Yes, the problem is we don't know how to carry them all back. Oh, I should have mentioned. The people in the town will carry them for you. Oh, well, that changes everything. I'm glad we didn't start carrying them ourselves. Yeah, that's true. It was a close one. To be honest, I was planning on leaving most of the carrying to you, Sue. What? After you guilt-tripped me into it? You're so mean and nasty. You're the devil incarnate. Oh, sorry. I'll make you some pancakes later to make up for it, okay? I'll forgive you if you covered them in lashings of honey. You two seem to be getting along as well as you always did. Oh, I only know the future you, so I guess as well you always did isn't really appropriate. Oh, so Sue and I get along well in the future too? Of course we do. How could we ever fall out? A flashback to like the last fucking stream. Or the other stream. I guess you're right. We were always together after all. The bonds that tied you two really are unbreakable. Well, it's about time to head back to town. You must be tired. You know, I hope there's a Lydie and Suelle 2, just so we can just meet her like in the correct time. That we can meet Nelke in the correct time when it's like her first meeting, when the younger version of her meets the older version of us in the future. Dude, it's a fucking river song conundrum from Doctor Who. like we're two different time travelers that have met at different points in time, and it's like this is a later meeting for her, but it's an earlier meeting for us, so we have no idea who she is, but she knows us. It's literally the same conundrum. Let's just leave the rest of the town, so... Huh? What the heck? Earthquake? What's happening? It stopped. What was that, an earthquake? Yes. There have been rather a lot of them recently. They appear to be centered on the Greswold tree, but no one knows why. I have a theory that they are related to the black monsters that have recently appeared. Black monsters? So, that sounds like... Remplier! Nelke, I think we know what this might be. I never knew such things existed. In that case, things may be worse than I thought. As I explained, the Greswold tree is a sage's relic, whose role is to thwart a certain monster. If the Remplier weakened the tree, then it may not be able to do that. What you're saying is the monster may return. Yes. But if that happened, the town, it would be... But to defeat all the Remplier would be terribly difficult. Yes, we may be able to do it, but it would take a very long time. Perhaps it would be better to find another way. Another way? Yes, for example, we can make a tool to enhance the tree's ability to block the monster. Oh, that's brilliant too! Remplier exists in other worlds too. There's only really a problem when there are too many, but that isn't the case here. Exactly. What we have to do is, at all costs, is to return... what we have to avoid at all costs is the return of this monster. In which case, that's what we need to focus on by strengthening the tree's magic. I see, so simple, but practical and instantly effective. In that case, you should have this. Is this a recipe? It looks like a recipe of some sort of nutrient. Exactly right. This is the recipe for a special nutrient used on the Greswold tree. The tree's magic weakened once before, and this is what was used then. If we can provide the tree with nutrients, it will help prevent the return of the monster. That sounds perfect. Leave the alchemy to us, okay? I was hoping you'd say that. You really don't mind. Of course not. Just give us a little time, okay, Nelke? Sure, I can't use alchemy myself, so you are our only hope. Please, you need to save Westworld and save this world. Alright, so head back. What's this track a remix of? It's a remix of something. It's like it's really like playing on the back of my head. Da, da, da. I've heard this track before or something. Oh my goodness, a lot of Dungle Heights back here. That was really worth checking the corner. That's really bothering me. That's a remix of something. Is it an area in Atlas Sophie? Or like from musically familiar? Oh, so that's that. So that okay. Oh, we can make the treasure grimoire because we have the pigeon blood oil. What? Chariot milk? Land of rich encounters. Okay, I'm going to favourite that so we know for later. We just need to go explore until we get some milk. So there are some new stuff we haven't picked up yet. Remember last stream when I was saying I doubt we'll pick up much, if anything, new anymore because of how far into the game is and all the recipes are unlocked, and yet here we are with a new event thing that requires a random new ring we have never picked up. It'll probably be in the farm. If it's milk farm, I mean, come on. Hey, there's some chariot milk. So if I just circled round the long way. I love this village design. I still stand by the fact it almost feels slightly amusement parky in places. And I genuinely just think that makes it really appealing. I don't want to do this fight. I've got nothing to gain by staying here, I'm just kind of looting. Oh, it's not just a plot item. I was about to say I'm not going to put much effort into this, but no, there's actually reason. Oh, that's a minus. Yeah, we'll use good old granites. It's going to be a bit... I need to get rid of these blues. Make Sarge proud. Get rid of the blues. I might have problems with Rooster Teeth, but that doesn't mean I've forgotten or don't enjoy some of their older shows. It's just I don't like what they are or what they've become. Deliver it to Nelke. Where is she? Oh, obviously she's in this realm, but whereabouts in here is she? I didn't see her around the farm. Oh, Nelke. I mean, she might be near the farm. Or this could be her right here. But yeah, seriously, if they do a Lydie and Suelle 2, have Nelke be a party member. That's what I was hoping when I first saw the screenshots of her. I was like, damn, she looks cool. But it appears not. It appears it's just a secret character way off in this secret dungeon. You have to find all these paper scraps to unlock. Nelke, we completed the nutrients you wanted. Oh, thank you so much, Lydie and Sue. This should be enough to strengthen the magic of the Greswold tree. Might have to fight a monster anyway. Whoa, another earthquake. It's bigger than before. You don't think something happened at the Granswell tree, do you? Perhaps we need to go and see for ourselves at once. Look at her, she's like, I can't stress enough, Nelke is beautiful. Like, she's got one of the best designs in this series. We're gonna have to fight a monster, aren't we? Rawr. Uh-oh. We have to fight through some hordes of enemies here. Remplaya are attacking the tree. This is big trouble. The magic will be weakened. Lydie, soothe the nutrients quickly. Of course. They're just gonna get away with it? Oh, okay. It should do. Whoa! It's gonna summon a big guy, isn't it? It's gonna summon a core. You're gonna have to fight it. Sigil. What is that thing? Sigil! Sigil? That's the monster that the tree was holding at bay? Yes, that's right. I made a terrible mistake. The tree had been weakened more than I realized. Lydie, Sue, run. You must protect yourselves. What? Seajoy is immensely strong. Tackling him head-on is a fool's errand. Their maid must be able to defeat him, but I can buy time. You must use it to flee. No! Sue? I refuse to go too. We could never leave you here and save ourselves. But... this place is important to you, right? Your dream is for Westworld to grow into a grand city, right? Yes, that's right, but... in that case, you have to learn to feed it for it. You can't let that monster have its way. This screenshot here. Imagine it's a screenshot. This is the advertising screenshot. What the hell is Nelke doing here in the mysterious zone? I love Nelke's design. I think she's gorgeous. I don't know who she is though. I thought this maybe is like a reference to an older Atelier game, but then she said that she knows Suelle and Lydie from the future. So I'm like, okay. But this screenshot is like the first screenshot, but what we're looking at right now. Imagine this was a screenshot. This is the first thing I saw on Atelier Lydie and Suelle when I was first looking towards it. And when I first saw it, I went, man, I hope she's a playable character. And then we played the game and I completely forgot she existed. But yeah, she's gorgeous. She's of all the character designs, I think she genuinely has one of the most like striking and beautiful looking designs of the lot. I love her aesthetic. Nelke has her own game. Oh, fair enough. Exactly. We won't let any old monster ruin your dream. Lydie, Sue. Come on, Sue. Time to focus. I know. Let's show them what alchemists are capable of and save this world. Here it comes. Let's do this. Looking at the game more like a Farmville sim game. That makes sense considering all we really did in this world was waddle around town with like a bunch of giant like shiny buildings that like felt like more like an amusement park than an actual town, and then go to a farm. And I was like, okay, if this is from an older Atelier game, it's definitely a smaller one. Oh, the music's nice though. What level are you? Alright, this is going to be a bit of a long haul, but we can beat you. I have faith. Let's boost up defense immediately. And let's have the girls do it. Are you resistant to lightning? You are, but you're resistant to magic in general. Alright, lightning it is. We're just going to use the lightning as delay tactic. I'm going to set this up as well so we can start getting regen in place. There's his crossover ambition. Nelke has several characters from Versus into its game. That's kind of cool. Oh, fucking hell! This might be a bit of an uphill struggle. We'll get there, though. I have faith. We just got to slow this son of a bitch down like nobody's business. Wow, that barely did any damage. This is going to be a very fucking big long haul. 13k. Ugh. I need to attack because the stun's going to end anyway. I need to get Fierce and Elmira's special to kick in. Goodness. I was like, I'll just put the controller down, shall I? Everyone's doing something. Let's do this, try and get that percentage up. Not because of the damage, but because it lowers the enemy's level by a bunch. So it will give us more of an opportunity to kind of turn the tide a bit more. Just turn back. Can't turn it back by much, but still. Oh, she has anti-heal. You fuck. Who put anti-heal on Furious? How many moons does the Atelier verse have? Oh, I have no idea. You fuck. Why would you have anti-heal? Nice, near 2k. Okay, the anti-heal's gone. You can heal up again. You poor girl. Have this. Oh, he slices the moon in half every time. Oh, right. Can we poison this bitch? Nice. Now we'll... Oh, wait, have you got anti-heal on again? So that skull is anti-heal. Screw it, I'm going to take the risk. I know she's on 1 HP, but I've got to take the risk. This will boost it to 100. And we can force lower its level. I need to pay attention. If that little skull and scythe is over a character, don't heal them. It doesn't do much damage, but that's not the reason why we're doing it. We're doing it because it lowers the enemy's level by 5th fucking team. Don't do a group attack. Full by Furious. Okay, auto revive kicked in. She lived. And that's the main reason why I want to keep Furious alive. She's going to be doing the most damage, I think. Because Matthias does decent damage as well, and he technically has a higher attack, but I just think Furious can rip more out of it. Oh, that did way less. Was the enemy stunned, and that's why we got so much damage out of it then? And I just didn't notice? That was way less, the heck? We did like 600 before. I was like, alright, we've got something here. No, never mind. Oh, okay, that didn't do anything. I was hoping to lower its turn. Earth impact? That sounds scary. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Well, it is a little scary when you do it again. I wonder how many moons have you sacrificed for that ability. Yeah. Nah, in my headcanon, the girls are just so good at alchemy, they just alchemy up a new moon every single time Matthias destroys one. Oh, so we really can't slow this bitch down. Huh, interesting. Okay, go for it. Well, that's barely gonna do any damage, but still. There goes another moon. Oh, it's stunned. Nuke that bitch. Oh, be careful, we've only got so many more heals. Oh, and they put anti-heal on Elmira, because of course they fucking did. I never pay enough attention to notice. Damn it, okay, both poisons missed. Alright, you get out there, baby girl. And big guy goes next, so I'm going to defend. Try and encourage the thing to attack him. Thank you. Oh god. Oh, I was hoping that would stun, so then this would do way more damage. But this is going to cause the stun instead. It was 1000% aggro in these games, yeah. I try every now and then, sometimes it works. It's saying miss, and so I know it can connect. It's just... Fuck, let me use the ones they use. Let me use anti-heal, you know? Actually, I've got an idea. Whilst this thing is stunned... Let's see how much this does whilst it's stunned. So we can actually compare. Okay, I think it's going to be around the same. Alright, I'll sacrifice of another moon towards her stat, and that really doesn't matter. It has kept the thing stunned though, so we can try something else. And by something else, I mean, Furious is a great friend. I should have re-waited for its turn to rotate, but Jesus, this go. There's that attack. I was gonna say this girl goes crazy. Traits and/or effects you have, yeah. All right, she doesn't have anti-heal. Let's use this. Good. Yeah, it's like the game doesn't ask me to do battle mix, but I have like no points for battle mix, so I've no. Yeah, we have no points, so stop asking me. I didn't build it up. I'll try one more time, see if I can get away with cheeky poison. Hey, there we go. Oh, that stun's gonna be wasted. Damn. Because of the follow-up. Prioritize my friend, please. Thank you. Because he can tank it. He's got anti-heal, but one ring at a time. I press any button and I have to wait a minute. Once I've done the fort. my backlog. I plan to go back to the Atelier DX games. Oh, fair enough, dude. It'll be interesting to see how different your playstyle is from mine, and what characters you use compared to the characters I use. Ah, okay, I lowered their defense as well, that helps. Much different. Well, yeah, because you have a lot more experience with the franchise as a whole. Like I feel like I've got a lot better in my understanding of how everything works as this series has gone on. Like I look back at how I was in Atelier Sophie, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I've learned a lot more. But it will still be interesting to see like the comparison difference of someone who like really knows their shit and what to prioritize. Finish then the Yume Utsusu games, and then Trails of Cold Steel 1. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, you've got a bit of a collection. Wouldn't it be funny if the insta-kill hit? It's not got to, but wouldn't it be funny? I'm gonna... I need to push its turn back. So I want Matthias to heal again. We're getting there. It's below halfway. Visual novels, yeah. No one's got anti-heal. Good. It's teaching me. It's taught me to check. Oh, I bet its defense isn't still lowered. I should probably get on that. Oh no, it is still lowered. Good. It's just this thing's so bulky anyway, it doesn't matter. So I need to use something that will get the stun, but won't trigger Elmira to follow it up, so then we can make its turn delay. Nice. Then its turn passes, and we manage to make it miss its turn. Nice. Nearly 600 damage. This area's world specifically. This area is this world specifically cures certain elements from my opponents. Oh yeah, it can do that. If that thing tries to heal itself, it will get all its ailments healed off as well. Yeah, that's a fair point. I didn't even think about that. Let's try and delay its turn a bit more. Oh, only a bit more. I know it's resistant to it, but holy shit, I wish it delayed just a bit more, you know? I don't think this will get us to 100%. I think we're too short. Oh, yeah, absolutely not. This will put us like 84. Oh, see? At least now we know next rotation we'll get it, though. No one has anti-heal. Okay, good. of his plays to find things I don't like the Elmira's support abilities. Well, if you can get like a full like chain command if you just if you just use Furious with her. What are we on? 4,146. Oh, it's stunned. Do you know what I'm going to do then? Defend and let its turn pass. Yeah. Oh, not enough. Oh, jeez. It wants Spirit's done. He wants her out of the picture. Holy shit. I'm gonna have you do that to draw attention. Oh, its defense. Its speed's low as its defense drop has gone. That. Oh, I can do this as well. Make it so everyone else's defense a bit better. That's gonna hit everyone. This will probably kill Furious. Well, temporarily kill Furious. It's going to be close, but we'll get there. It's mostly when we run out of resources, it's going to get fucking close. This will put us like 98. I think this will put us just short. 96. 96. Damn. Just short from being able to do that again. Oh, it's okay. She's going to get another round anyway. I mean, we should be okay. I feel like we've got a good mojo with this thing. It's just tanky as shit. Okay, now its level is lowered again. This isn't gonna, I doubt this will push its turn back far enough. No, it didn't even push it back at all. The thing said fuck pushing back turns, no more. Oh, that's the only thing that kind of fucking sucks though. When we healed, it got rid of his attack boost. His attack boost got invalidated because of the area effect. I was wondering why we kept getting these attack boosts that weren't really doing anything. It's because they keep on getting invalidated and I just didn't notice. Oh shit, we got a free break, and there it goes. Sophie, your timing was impeccable. Oh, it's so close. I can feel it. No one has anti-heal. Use this. Lower its defense again. I think we can get another thing out of this. That was the 19, and yeah, that would be enough. Get some more damage and keep that level low. Keep in mind, my level is super high. That's how much more strategy goes into this. It's why I'm not bothering with the super boss against Sophie, because it's just like the amount of effort and strategy you have to put into all this shit. I'm good. I enjoy it as well, but at the same time I want to get a move on a little bit. I enjoy this kind of strategy making, having to think things through, but at the same time I have to know when to stop. I really know when to stop. I am going to let that stun pass by. There we go. $2,000 left. We're close. We're so close. We're pretty much out of heals. That's what I mean. It's going to go down to the wire on item usage. It's got anti-heal on. Do that. So come on! We're close, we can fucking do it. This is gonna be down to the wire. And field reaction's immediately gonna get rid of that buff anyway, so does it matter? How much does this do when it's normal? Oh, it still does pretty good damage, fuck. No, let's be smart. Let's let its turn cycle round. I know I can get extra damage, but I'm gonna let its turn cycle round. Actually, will one more bomb kill it? Hang on. Will this kill? It killed! Healing loop with that too. I think Sophie and Fierce said, yeah, that's fair. We got it though. That's going to be mightily expensive to replace with Corey, but we got it. Ah! Damn, and it got like the Final Fantasy classic. The final boss always explodes. We did it. Looks that way. Great job, Lydie. That was amazing. I can't believe you could beat Sigil. Well, we were motivated.
Motivated?
It was for you. For me? Yes, to protect your precious Westwild. Ah, yes, I suppose it was. You alchemists, I forgot what you were like. Thank you so much, both of you. Thanks to you, the town is safe. I must keep working to make it more prosperous than... Uh-oh. Whoa, the tree! It's growing! Well, what's happening? It's not Seagull again, is it? Please don't. No, this is... It's gonna make a fruit, isn't it? The groundswell tree. Is it bearing fruit? Yes, and it's perfectly ripe and ready for eating. Really? Look at them all. Isn't this wonderful, Sue? But why would it produce fruit so suddenly? Because of seagull? Yes, and because of the nutrient. The nutrient normally works to strengthen the tree's magic. But with seagull defeated, the nutrient's effects were felt elsewhere. With nutrients coursing through its sap, the tree produced fruit instead. Which means a tremendous harvest is all thanks to you two. Really? I don't fully understand, but it sounds great. Yes, you really did both. You really did both do wonderfully well. Something about that sentence didn't read right. I know what she meant. And now I must fulfill my end of the bargain. Here you are. The fruit, are you sure we can eat it? That's right, we've hardly helped with the town at all yet. Without you, the town would have been swallowed whole by seagull. Please eat as much as you'd like. After all, this is the greatest harvest ever. Really? Thank you. Really? Ready, Sue? Ready, Lydie. Let's eat! That was a nice detour that I could have completely missed if I didn't find that one scrap finally in the heaven painting. Oh, it's not over. I ate so much. I've never been so full. Look at your stomach, Sue. It's like you've got a puny in there. Don't be ridiculous. Is that any way to talk to a lady? Sorry, but we only ate so much because that tasted so good. I'm just glad. I'm just glad you had the opportunity to taste it. We did more than that. Thank you so much, Nelke. Thank you. It was so good. Lydie, we have to work much harder to help Nelke develop her town to pay her back. Absolutely, Sue. We'll give it all we've got. What? You still want to help the town? Of course we do. All we've done so far is collect some stones. Yes, we can't go home now unless we've eaten the fruit. Now that we've eaten the fruit, we're ready to do much more. Just say what you need, Nelke. Well, I am impressed with you, Lydie and Sue. Look at her, she's gorgeous. What the fuck? You were among the youngest of all the alchemists who helped with the town. But you worked together and made lasting contributions to this place. I see that spirit has always been in you. I guess so. We'll always be best friends and we'll always try our hardest. Well, I mean, it's basically our dream, isn't it? Absolutely. Hang on. Wait just a minute. Nelke, what did you mean when you said we were among the youngest of all the alchemists? Well, what does that mean? Other alchemists have helped you with Westworld's development? Yes, that's precisely what it means. And you can find out in my spin-off game. Originally, Westworld was located at the intersection of many other worlds, which is why it all crosses over into it, got it? And alchemists visiting from those worlds all helped with its development. Including the two of you, of course. From other worlds? That's unbelievable. That really happened? Yes. And this world is a recreation of the Westworld as a mysterious painting. It is intended as a way of commemorating the great feats of those alchemists. AKA, please don't fucking forget about our spin-off, please. Wow, it's kind of hard to get my head around it all. Me too. So this world is different. It's not just a world inside a painting. But then why was it torn up and scattered across all the other mysterious paintings? What did you do? Yes, but is it an accurate representation of the desire to develop the town? I made a vow that I would build upon the efforts of the alchemists who helped me. I swore on the Groundswell tree that I would make this town as great as if it was its own world. Which is why I'm so happy that you promised to help me. Well, that's good to hear. Okay then, Nelke. Let's make Westworld the greatest city known to man. Yes, I look forward to working with you, Lydie and Sue. And then we immediately leave. Alright, let's see how much Corey's gonna fucking charge us. Ah, nearly 7 grand. Come on, you can throw us a bone. Restore your nukes. Let me save after that war. Alright, let's finally go pick up our new exam. Our S-rank exam. And then before we actually deliver the S-rank exam, whatever ending we're after will start to unlock. So we need to go do them first. You're here, twins. You've got the rep and you've got the skills. I'm ready to let you take the S-rank exam. Are you ready to challenge to become the greatest Atelier? Yes, give me. Very well. This is the last time we'll be going through this together, isn't it? Sorry, no time to get emotional. This is just work. I have to see it through. In which case, here we go. These are the S-rank exam conditions. Create the highest quality item to serve as a demonstration of your alchemy skills. Any method allowed. Oh, so quality test. Got it. What? We can just make whatever we want? That's right. You can bring me anything, just as long as it's the best possible quality. I want to see the culmination of everything you can do. At your skill and heart poured into a single item. Understood, and that's what we'll bring you. We'll apply everything we've learned so far to achieve this. Good. It's your final challenge, twins. Do your very best. Before we go detour... Ooh, okay. So we need... higher than that. We need like 200 quality. Got it. I have to keep that in mind. If we can break 200 of making an item. I know we've got a 200 item, like, resource basic. Yeah, so we've got 212 flour there, 227 of that, 200 of this. Let's try and make this. Chuck it together. Oh, actually, hang on. Let's be smart about this. Hang on, where is it? Yeah, quality variation. Gimme. There, 205. So we're not going to turn it in yet. I'm just making sure we've got it ready. Nice, okay. So when we're ready, we turn that in. But we've got other things to do. So let's rest for the night and then start talking to people. Oh, it's just turned today. No, I don't want to fight you. There's an event we need to trigger. Needed up at the Heavenly Flower Garden again? Alright, let's go to Back Horizon and go backwards then. Oh, you've just, oh, come on, this isn't what I need. Thanks for the Dunkel height, though. Come on, I fulfilled all the conditions. Why isn't it triggering the seed I need? Because I checked the guide and it said between. It was very specific in its wording. It said between before you turn it in. Because when you turn it in and get your S rank, you immediately you immediately finish. Initiate the S-Rank promotional test before you can start to see some of these endings. You can start the test, but do not turn in anything or the game will end. Normal ending, just beat it. Good ending, reached about level 50, now can be level 50. There might be other factors, but it's the first true ending event. You've already got the good ending. True ending, there will be a star event at the Atelier once you fulfill the conditions. All All ambitions, all character events. 90% flower stamps, which we got. Almost all ambitions. We've done every ambition. So there's just an event at Atelier that needs to happen that hasn't happened yet. We're missing something. Come on, I've come this far. What am I missing? It's so annoying. That's just fighting the god thing again. That's just getting random loot from Marmaduke. That's fighting the dragon again. That's DLC. This is so annoying. It's like, what am I missing? Is my recipe book not... Do I need to do more in the recipe book? Is that it? Dream paintbrushes with intense destruction. Let's make that. So I've come this far. I don't want to then just be like, oh well, if something's not worked out, let's not get the true ending. No, come on. Where? I've already forgotten what it was we were after. Let me favorite it. It was intense destruction specifically. I bet it's gonna be like destruction up and destruction up plus makes intense or something. There's big destruction, so I bet it is a variant of that. Alright, Encyclopedia. Destruction up plus and destruction up plus plus. Okay, so plus and plus plus. It's got destruction up, not destruction up plus. Come on. There's plus plus, so I'll get at least nab that. Hey, okay. We're good. And these don't matter. Oh. Was I really one recipe short? Was I really one recipe short? I swear to God. Hey girls, want to have some fun? Oh, maybe not. Oh, hi Furious. No, we are happy to see you. Of course we are. We're just also really busy at the moment. It's a good thing. What brought this on? We want to become the greatest atelier in the kingdom, after all. And after that, we're aiming to become alchemists that can help everyone. So we need to hone our alchemy as much as we can. We want Mum to see us make it before she vanishes completely. Sorry. We took the time to come and visit, and we're dragging you down. Hey, I know, a game. Let's play a game, Furious, yes? Sure thing, I'm not gonna lose to you either. Sorry for just barging in, but this was fun. Not at all, we enjoyed it too. Come again anytime. One thing though, don't push yourselves too hard. I don't think we're pushing ourselves too hard. Maybe that's what it looks like from the outside. I really don't want to lose Mum again. I think we should take a break tonight though. Not a bad idea. Good night, Sue. Oh my god, that was it. Are you kidding me? I was one recipe short, are you serious? Oh, that's my thinking on it. That's what I want to make. There isn't much time left though, so I'd like to ask your help. What do you think? You can count me in. I'm happy to try and help them. Thanks. Let's start with thinking up some recipes. Teach! Oh, hello Sophie. I'll see you later, Elmira. Anyway. I know she fucking runs. She said, didn't she? Sophie just went, that's suspicious. Hey, don't read too much into anything. Sophie's an adult. She has her own stuff to deal with. Is that all it is? I guess we'll let it slide for now. God damn. I mean, at least it was only one, but like, I was getting worried for a second. You're going to help, of course. I mean, you're going to help. I can't beat you. I know. I'll help. I want to protect their future too, you know. Excellent, thanks for this alt. Oh, that sounds good. What are you two planning now? Thanks for what? Hello, girls. You ever heard of knocking? Sorry, the door was ajar, so... like alts like you, lol. Then someone should have closed it properly. I should have noticed that too, though. Sorry. Enough about doors. What's going on between you two? Excuse me? You're very close and friendly all of a sudden. Oh, is this like a romance comic? I sense a mature and thrilling development ahead. Now, what these silly sisters are off in their own little world, run for it. Okay, see you later. The love between two a few years apart. It's so moving. I'm so moved. Stop shipping Alt and Sophie. I won't allow it. Is it wrong? No, but is it right? The beauty of love, to overcome all barriers between them. Man, how am I going to snap them out of this? You're me big time for this one, Sophie. Everyone's going to barge in. Sophie's going to go, stop following me! Oh, Miss Sophie, about our little plan. Look at this. It looks like it's going well. How about you, Pludgester? Making good progress too. Being able to synthesize for myself helps as well. Good. At this rate, then. At this rate, what? Lydie! Sue too! Hello. Go on. What were you talking about? At this rate, we'll be able to make a giant puny jelly. But that's right. Puny jelly bigger than this atelier. I can hardly wait. They are joking. We're making plans to expand this atelier. Gathering materials from so many places, we're running out of space. That's all? I thought for sure you were pulling something more than that. Something crafty. Crafty? Sue, you're getting carried away again. They're going to help, yes. Sophie's setting up because Sophie is best girl, Sophie's setting up a master plan to help the twins out with their situation. Thanks, Plashter, you saved us. No problem. Want to pay me back? You can help sort the bookshelves, all of them, alright? Okay. Yeah, now you've been told off by the wife. So I've been thinking, Sophie's definitely planning something, isn't she? Yes, definitely. I don't think it's anything bad, but I'd still like to know what it is. Me too. I should just ask her. Oh, speak of the devil. Did you hear all that, Miss Sophie? They're super suspicious of you. Sorry, girls. I'm not very good at this kind of thing. Sophie, Furious, what are you doing here? And why haven't you heard a knocking? Yeah, takes one to know one. Okay, fair point. Well, just like you said, we've been planning something. That's right. Now we've made some progress. A motorbike is about to pass by this window, so you'll probably hear it on the mic in a second. There it goes. We've come to see you about it. Before that, though, we want to ask your feelings to make sure we're doing the right thing. Tell me, girls, you don't want to say goodbye to Annette, do you? Tell us what you're really feeling. That's what we need to know. What do you think? Of course we don't. Of course not. She's our mum. What else could we be but sad? I know. Sorry for even asking. I was alone. Oh, fucking hell. Once again, bringing up a good old grandma. I was alone until I met Pludgester. Know what it's like to lose your family. You've just been reunited with her too. You don't want to lose her again now. It's just too cruel. Nothing we can do though. She's vanishing, and that's just the way it is. That's the way it is. So we wanted to show her the best we can do before that happens. Our best possible alchemy. It's very impressive, girls. You're working hard, positively towards something. In which case, feel like working just a little bit harder? Excuse me? Have you ever felt that alchemy just seems like a dream? I thought I could never leave my home, but here I am, traveling the world thanks to alchemy. Alchemy is the power of dreams, making the impossible possible. That's what I believe. Alchemy is the power to make everyone happy too. It can make everyone in the world happy. So, we want to use it to make you happy. That's why we made this. The Recipe of Hope. The Pastels of Unity. If we can make the Pastels of Unity, we're in the true ending. So, but the Pastels of Unity? Yes, this is an item should be able to secure her net in this world. If you use those pastels, she won't have to disappear. Making them will be incredibly hard, but still, do you want to give it a try? Sue, promise with Mum number 1. Yes, don't give up before you even try. Why had we just given up? We've seen alchemy overcome so much already, firsthand. Sophie, Fierce, please, let us make this item. No matter how hard it may be, we will do it. I know you so well. I knew that's what you'd say. That's right. Let the mission stop her net from vanishing start at once. Aye. First, you need all the materials, and those materials have to be made too. This is tough. Oh god, we're going to be at this for a while. We have Plachta, Alt, and Elmira working on recipes for the items that will make the materials. Miss Sophie and I are working on the main recipe, but we need a little more time. Will you go and see them first, please? We'll finish this while you do that. This mission will be a success, so we'll see you soon. Wow, those two are something else. They knew exactly how we were feeling. Yes, they even made us this recipe. You think we can be like them one day? I don't know, but we can try, which means, right now, we need to make the Pastels of Unity. Come on then, let's do this. The happiness for everyone was added. A glittering pneumonia, a relentless flame, the teardrops of harmony, and a samsara compass. And it's in a book. I was convinced it would be the last event bit. Oh, we don't need that anymore. Let's save. Now we're on the path. I'm going to make a separate save file. Not yet, but when we actually are in the position to make the pastel, I'm going to make a separate save file so then off screen I can go see the other endings. Because the moment you make the pastel, you're locked into it. But I know there's another ending that is, if you make your money go below 1 grand and then get it back up to 10 grand, you can go for the money route. There's, if you make a bunch of paints consistently, you'll start going down the painter route. And then obviously there's the default good ending if you don't do this quest and then just are level 50. Excuse me, and alchemy level 50. The only thing I'll have to do another playthrough for at some point is the normal ending, or the bad ending, which is don't be level 50 in either, and then finish the game. Elmira, we're here about the Pastels of Unity. What's wrong? If you have a problem, why didn't you come to see me? I'm your mentor. I don't think I have any recipes to share with students who won't come to see me. What? We're sorry. We've pretty much given up, you see. I'm just joking, although I do wish you'd come to see me. I know you were struggling with it, though, and it was hard for you to talk about. I mean, yeah. Also, I say, Elmira, you're being slightly insensitive. Of course they're not going to find it easy to talk about their mother dying a second time. So I'm not going to hold it against you. Just make sure you use this item. Elmira's recipe. The recipe for us? It looks pretty tough. Oh yes, it's very difficult. What do you think? Shall I make it for you? No, let us do it. It's meaningless if it isn't us. That's my students. Off you go then. Go get started. Once you've done, come and show it to me. I'll check to make sure you've got it right. Don't hold anything back for this one. Oh god, it's gonna take a while. I hope we've got some of these ingredients. Else. Ah, perfect timing. This is what you're here for, right? Your handwriting sucks, Els. Yeah, but I think we can handle it, barely, but I can make it out. Sorry about that. My handwriting has always been like that, for the longest time. Anyway, we've been through a lot, but I'm grateful to you. I've managed to part ways with my past self and restore bonds of friendship, thanks to you. This recipe is packed with all of my gratitude to you. Held. You'll face all kinds of challenges in life, like it or not. But from personal experience, I can say that none of these challenges are impossible. The most important thing is to try, set your goal and continue forward towards it. I believe you can do that. You do too, right? Of course. Once you've made the item, come and show it to me. I'll check to make sure it's good enough. Now go, show me what you can do, one more time. No, I went to... Who am I talking to in this situation? No, I don't want to fight you. Okay, we're talking to, Plachta. Plachta, we're here about the Pastels of Unity. Yeah, I've been waiting for you. The recipe you need is already finished. That's perfect, Plachta. You work as fast as always, and wow, look at how neatly it's written. Of course it is. We were trying to create something beyond normal comprehension. A divine realm into which no normal alchemist would dare to tread. But I'm sure you can do this. You can make the impossible. I agree. Actually, I really think we can do it too. Alchemy exists to make many people happy. My feelings have not changed in 500 years. The recipe has been both created out of gratitude and best wishes for you both. I believe it is the key to your happiness, so here, take it. Thank you. Thank you for all of that, Plachta. Once you complete it, will you bring it to show me? I'm counting on you both. Alright, time to go back and knuckle down. God, all these books are filling up quick. Dunkelheit, Ashes of Origin, Rainbow Neutralizer, and a gas. Okay, that's fine. Dragon Bloodstone, a Gold Eisen and Fuel. Okay, that's fine. Holy Water, Spirit Rock, Gems, and... Okay, we're good. I was worried. I was like, uh-oh, they're going to be brutal. No, we got this. We're going to let these twins get to see their mum again, properly. The Dunkelheit's the only ingredient that's kind of mean, because you might not have one of them, because they're so picky. Oh wait, that's that. I was like, why do I not have... No, that's different. These are the things we need. I'm going to favourite all of them, so I don't have to scroll all the way down for them again. I know it probably doesn't matter because it's plot, but I want to make these the best quality I can because I feel like this is like Deliverance. This is me proving to myself that I deserve to save them. I deserve this ending. So I am going to make these the absolute best I possibly can for these twins. Can I get a green? A green's in stock today. Green. Go. 2, 1. Sure, that one's good. I'd rather do that because I can do this to get the symbols. Ah, okay, so we can't get rid of that. I'm still not 100% sure how this connect works. Brings the wind. do it. Fire, mercury, and no, I don't want to use a philosopher's stone. Tempting as it is. That'll do. We could just burn for our sapphires. Who needs them? Okay, purple. One. Damn, that's kind of nice. Actually, that's. Ah, no, I'll take it. Oh, so can I be cheeky? Let's put that there then. Oh, come on. There's gotta be a sweet spot I can get away with this. Ah, screw it, I'll do that. Well, I know it probably doesn't matter, it's all just plot MacGuffin, but because of it's like the last things we're making, it matters to me, so I want to do it right. Sure, I'll use a Crimson Stone. And I can transfer those yellows, so I'll keep them. -3 is a problem. It's okay, we've got all these yellows to fucking worry about. Okay, let's back this up. Let's actually fucking deal with the yellow Mageddon. Let's make sure I'm onto something. Yeah, I can make them all a colour, so I can all blue or all purple. So as long as I make sure red is done, so I'll leave red to last, we should be good. Nice. Oh, we're missing a... Hang on. There we are. Alright, we've made all the pieces. We still can't make that because we need to get the Samsara compass, which I imagine we'll get last. So let us go visit everyone and show them what we've done. Teach, we've done it. Please take a look. Good work. Yes, this looks perfect. You really upped your game, girls. A recipe made by a super alchemist, completed by her super students. This is one super item. Go ahead and keep this up. I'm not going to allow my students to end up sad. I won't allow you to end up that way. Don't worry, we're going to be happy. You'll see. Oh, Myra, thank you. I'll see you again soon. You've got this. I'm so proud of you, my students. Oh, look, we made the thing. Alt, here it is. What do you think? More than enough. Well done, girls. It was really hard. Your handwriting was barely better than scribble. Ah, I told you to get over that. I tried to improve it, but it just doesn't take. Enough about that anyway. This will be enough to act as materials for the items in question. Now just carry on towards your goal. That's what you're best at. Good luck, girls. Thanks. We'll show you just how we'll reach our goal. Thank you so much. I guess I've mellowed a bit in my old age. I never would have expected this from myself not too long ago. But I guess this isn't bad, right, Plachta? Oh, I keep on going to Furious like it's Furious that wants it. No, it's Plachta. Plachta, we made this item from your recipe. You have? Then let me take a look. I see no problems with this. You really have improved so much, girls. I guess we really made it when Plachta praises us like that. I know. I'm sure we can get higher than this. I'm not sure we can get much higher than this. If you keep being this weird, I'll take back my praise. Now off you go. You've got something left to do, correct? Of course. Sorry, we got a bit too carried away. You're right about one thing. After being praised by me, there's nothing you can't do. Keep up the good work. I'll always be in your corner, Lydie Suelle. They remind me so much of Sophie and Furious. I'm sure they can do this. Now I just need to make that compass. Interesting. So what if this goes here? I never would have thought of that. That was getting me fired up. What are you doing, Dad? It looks like the two of you are having quite a lot of fun. Hey, you two. I was just thinking up a recipe with Roger. I heard the rumours, but the big deal is even more impressive. This was a lot of fun, Furious. Not at all. I enjoyed it too. All your ideas are giving me a lot to work with. Is this the budding of a friendship, I see? So, Furious, I can take it you came to our atelier to see us. That's right. I came to give you both this. Furious's recipe. Hey, the last one. The recipe for the recipe for your material for the pastels of Unity? Not quite. Mine isn't a material, but a cauldron. A cauldron? Like an alchemy cauldron? Yep. There are all kinds of alchemy cauldrons, and you'll need a good one for a difficult alchemy. So I'm giving you this recipe for a new cauldron. Do you think you can make it? It's fucking okay. Finally, I'm tuning back into a little Atelier Sophie. We'll give it a try. Use an alchemy cauldron to make a cauldron, though? Of course you can. What's wrong with that? It feels completely wrong to me, but trying to apply logic to alchemy is a dark path. Very well, we'll give it a try. That's the way. Alchemy makes your dreams come true. Make a wish and it will happen for you. Don't give up until the end, girls. You can do it. A strong reaction cauldron. And the last book recipe is probably going to be the compass. Harmonium, metal, fuel, and rainbow neutralizer. Okay. I'm going to save again. This time I'm going to save on the new save file though, and just use this one from now on, just because we're so close. It feels wrong using something that's literally called junk, but whatever. Oh my god, yeah, let me just use the Master of Fire, why don't I? Oh god, we'll be fine. As long as I make sure I get the, let me just get these out of the way immediately. Yeah, we'll be fine. We've got so many pieces to use though, oh my god, this might take a minute. I'm going to separate all these and then just kind of figure it out as we go, because we're going to be here a while. It's okay, that minus won't matter. Alright. Fusion reaction, fast reaction, and color reaction. We made an alchemy cauldron using an alchemy cauldron. It's like the whole chicken and egg paradox, isn't it? Didn't notice as we worked, but it doesn't fit inside the original cauldron, does it? You're right. So how do we no, like I said, let's not start down that dark path. Well, we did it, so I guess that's all that matters. Let's go and let Virus know. Good idea. Sudi might have finished her recipe too. Still, that cauldron it definitely doesn't fit inside the cauldron that made it. Stop that! You can't let that get to your head. Come on, Lydie. Yeah, the more you think about it, the worse it will get. Oh, I was hoping this would change. I was hoping this cauldron would look like the new one. Let's let Virus know of our success. Virus! We made the alchemy cauldron. Really? Great work. Did it all work out? We gave it a try, and you know what? It worked. Good, good. That looks perfect. So all you need now is Sophie's recipe. Speaking of, is this the recipe for the final material? Now you're one step away from the Pastels of Unity. Sophie, you finished the recipe? Yes, sorry if it took so long. I tried to avoid having to use too many rare items. What is this, a compass? A recipe for a compass? Sophie's recipe. Yes, I once moved Plush's soul into a doll, so I adjusted the recipe for this. To put it simply, it brings the effects of the needle indicating direction of the existence to the Pastels of Unity. It isn't really needed for the synthesis, but it's what binds the Pastel of Unity together. What binds them together? So if we go wrong with this... Hey, don't think about failing before you even start. Don't worry, I know you two can do it. Be confident. Thank you. Once we make it though, could you still check it for us just to be sure? Of course, we'll be supporting you girls. I've been told in the original Lydie Suelle, if you make the compass and then immediately make the Pastels of Unity without coming back to check the Sophie, there's a chance you'll glitch it out. So for the sake of this, they might have fixed the glitch, but even for the sake of it, I'm still going to see what Sophie says after we make the compass. Which is part of the reason why I've been leaving so many saves as well. Philosopher's Stone. Okay, good for me, got one of them. Great Tail. I don't know if we have a deep core and a harmonium. Uh-oh. I don't know if we have a deep core. Oh, apparently we do. Okay. Fucking panic over. We only have one. Jesus Christ, that's talking about cutting it close. The perps don't matter, so let's just chuck them down. Oh, I still have another purple. Whoops, I didn't even realise I had it. Actually, I want to try and leave some of these purples alone if I can help it, so I'm going to check that there. And then the yellow walling. Like, incoming! Down! Oh, whoops. I still have no idea how the connect really works. Every time I think I've got it, it doesn't do it. But at the same time, I also feel like messing with this, there's a way. Oh, we sacrificed too many yellows, so we kind of got there. Screw it. Right, now instead of immediately making, I said, if you make the pasta, there's a chance it can glitch things out. I'm going to take that stuff off. We're going to go show Sophie the fruits of our labour. Sophie, we made the Samsara compass. Well done, Lydie and Sue. It was even faster than I expected. Good. This will work as the centrepiece of the Pastels of Unity. Yes, if you say so. We know it's true, Sophie. Great, in which case... Yes, this is the final stage of your mission. Now you need to synthesize the Pastels of Unity. Once we have the pastels, we can save Mum. You said it. We have to make this succeed, for Mum's sake. You both worked so hard, never backing down, no matter what. I bet the god of alchemy is smiling down on you both. Girls, good luck making the pastels. Thank you. Now we can make the pastel. So I'm going to save one more time, because this is, like I said, this would be the ending decider. You know what? I'll use a Philosopher's Stone. And then we got rid of the purples. Eternal shine. It's damn it! I was like, okay, now the rest of this, I just got to make sure it doesn't take from anything else. There we go. Love for mother, fruits of hard work, and eternal shine. The pastels of unity have been made. And they make it. Oh, I only just realised they made it together. We've done it! The pastels of unity. We've really done it. This isn't a dream, right? Yes, this isn't a dream at least. Not hearing much confidence. Do you think you've done it? Stand by your work. And everyone else is here. Everyone! Oh, that's pretty good timing. Oh, you've been watching over us out of worry, haven't you? Yeah, as if. We don't have that kind of free time. Actually, Roger let us know that you were about to complete it. You made them from our recipes, after all, so we all came to see how the final item would turn out. Although, it doesn't look like you need any help. Which means these pastels of unity. Yes, they are pretty much perfect. Congratulations. What do you mean pretty much perfect? They are perfect. Yes, we did it. We really did it. This is so good. I'm so glad. So glad. Hey, why'd they suddenly start crying? Alti, were you going to question that? Considering what they're going through and what they've managed to just accomplish? I think it's just tension breaking. This has been a difficult time. Good. Let's wait until they calm down. Well done, both of you. You calm down a little. Yes, we're fine. Sorry about that. As soon as we realised we'd done it, I just couldn't stop crying. No need to worry about it. If you feel like crying, you should cry all you like. Sophie being the voice of maturity again. That's right. Every time I met Miss Sophie in the past, I cried like a baby. I think you cried a little too much, to be honest. You were crying all the time. Hey, it wasn't that bad. Just sometimes. Cried sometimes. Thank you, all of you. We made this item thanks to you. Now Mum doesn't have to vanish thanks to you. Me too. Let me thank you all too. Think nothing of it. You're the ones who made the item. It's time to leave anyway. I've done what I came here to do, and saw the pastels completed. Me too. I'm so proud of you both, my students. Bye bye. Great work, Lydie. Sue, you're top level alchemist now. But you can always aim higher. Never give up on improving yourselves. See you later. Right. What do you think, Sue? Should we go and use the pastels of unity right away? I've been thinking. How about we do that after we reach rank S? Okay, so saying, hey, now you've got it, just get S rank. Commemorate becoming the greatest atelier. It's a gift to Mum. What do you think? Sounds lovely. Keep them safe until then. Good point. You wouldn't want to lose them right before we get to hand them over. Right then, time to focus on raising our rank. Yep, S rank, here we come. Here we come. Alright. I think it's time we wrap this. Been the longest journey of all the Atelier games so far, but we're here. Let's go wrap this up. There's nothing else for us to do. Well, other than there's like one super boss I can go fight that I haven't fought yet, but I'm good. Yeah, let me just give in the pastel. No. Let's do it. It's time to announce my evaluation. And we never didn't get the best rank. We always got the flower print. We always got the best score. There's such a turnaround from in Atelier Furious, where I passed by the absolute skin of my teeth. Well done, most impressive. In fact, I can't fault this at all. Well done. You've shown me the ultimate item that you can create. Congratulations, twins. You successfully reached S rank. The first to do so in our kingdom too. Bullshit. It's just, the only reason... I got a trophy for that as well. The only reason we're the first is because Sophie didn't apply. For once I'm doing a dual chapter playthrough for you tonight. Fair enough. If that's the only reason. If Sophie had applied, she would have been S rank. Which means... Yes, we've done it finally. Our dream of becoming the greatest atelier in the kingdom. Yes, we're the greatest! We're the greatest! That's right. First in the kingdom means the greatest, right? Haha. Come on, I think you're getting a bit carried away. Very proud and glad for you, twins. I've watched you progress for so long, so I'm very proud. Hey, come on, don't just stand around here anyway. There must be some people you want to tell about having become the greatest, right? Yes, you're right. We'll see you later, Miriel. Report to Mum. Aww! You get the S rank pass, and their first plan is we gotta go. Oh my god! Is go tell everyone. It's literally what it starts. It's gonna be go tell everyone. Okay, time to see our final cutscene of everyone. Lucia, we got something to tell you, Lucia. Stop smiling like that and siding up to me. I know what's going on here. You've reached S rank, right? Congratulations. Well, that was easy. I thought you were going to talk about never accepting it. I'm an adult, thank you, unlike you two. Well, that's short-sighted. You may have beaten us to S rank, but the power of Atelier Boffery remains unchanged. We'll be S rank soon too, before you know it, and then we'll be bringing the fight to you. Enjoy this brief moment of glory while you can. Mature, are you, Lucia? We won't lose that fight. You said it, sis. We'll crush you completely, Lucy. Heh, that's my line. You can have the title of the greatest until that time comes. Just keep on doing your best. Yeah, Sophie's never really cared about her Atelier rank. Yeah, because it was just such an odd... Like, she doesn't need a number or a letter to tell her how good she is at alchemy. She knows she's top tier. Oh, Journey was meant to be about plush. Yeah, exactly. I'm Tsundere pretending to be an Ojo. Oh, Matthias is here. I was looking for Drossel. Oh, Drossel's not here. Drossel's back with Dadikins. Okay. Hey, Matthias. Matthias! We've got something really important to tell you. We became the greatest alchemist in the kingdom. Aren't we awesome, right? Hey, no making fun. That's exactly what I was going to say too. Hey, we've been doing this for a while now. I kind of know what you're going to say. Can't believe those two crazy twins are not be the greatest though. Goes to show. What? You can't predict the future, Matthias? We told you from the start this is exactly what we were going to do. That makes his edges to twins to the top. Yeah, and the thing is, like, the fact that Elmira and Lucia can do battle mixes as well, like they paid attention and learnt, whilst Firis and... Well, no, Firis, and there's a point where she says she tried it, but she just couldn't get the knack of it, so decided against it. Whilst Sophie just said she prefers her own alchemy, so she doesn't bother. Like, they both of them explained why those two only can't do it. And I think Alt is just that he's inexperienced. Pretty impressive that you pulled it off. So sisters from the greatest atelier in the kingdom, use your alchemy to bring greatness to the world. But yeah, Battle Mix kind of gives them a huge edge. But it could be argued that that edge only came about because of, Brain, because of all the anima stuff they keep on picking up. Miriel? What's this? Why did you come back? Did you forget something? Yeah, something very important. We forgot to say thank you, Miriel. It's thanks to you that we made it this far, Miriel. We came back to say thank you. What? Just for that, you came back? Yes, Miriel. You've watched over us all this time. Thank you so much for all of your guidance. Hey, stop it. I made a decision never to cry at work. Lydie, Sue, you worked so hard. Well done. I honestly can't believe you made it this far. I never imagined it when we met. Well, really? Well, that's a bit of a mixed message there. That's part of alchemy. Same goes for Sophie in a dimensional tent. Yeah, I keep on having to go back to that. That Firis' Atelier is Sophie's, like, random fucking creation that she just popped out of existence because she felt like it. Oh, it's fine. It just means you've grown even beyond my expectations. You just keep heading forward, girls. Congratulations again on reaching S rank. And that's, ignoring the fact that, Sophie saved the world in her game and convinced the ultimate evil to back down instead of just killing them. Which is what Platchta was going to do. So much so that they eventually, through various means, now became alt. Sure, we'll go talk to Elmira. I mean, we really should tell your teacher we've graduated. It's kind of just respect. Elmira, we've done it! We reached S rank and became the greatest atelier in the kingdom. I see. That's good. No, that's great. Hold it, Elmira. Are you crying? Of course not. I just got something in my eye. Finally got it out. Well done, girls. You worked hard and made your dreams come true. That's my students. Elmira, this is thanks to you, so thank you so much. I only just noticed the cloth physics on Lydie's right sleeve. She lifted her hands up and the cloth slid down. What an odd attention to detail they put in. How did I only just notice that? And then there, it's get corrected. It slid back into position as she lowered her arm. It's okay, I'd cry too, Elmira. It isn't easy, teaching you is tough. But it was a lot of fun too, so thank you, girls. Elmira! But never forget, you are my students now and forever. Slack off or step off the path and I'll bomb you to an oblivion. No need to rub it in. I've got no desire to get turned to ash. We'll come see you again soon. Bye. I'm as happy as if it happened to me. Dad, becoming someone's mentor feels good, doesn't it? Oh, we've got Corey, Smithy, Alt, those guys. We're going to talk to Corey. Hey, Corey. Thanks for duplicating Philosopher's Stones for me. I wouldn't know what I would have done without you. Hey, Lydie. So, you look pretty pleased with yourselves. You know what this reminds me of, actually? This reminds me of after the final fight in Atelier Sophie, where you have to go and talk to everyone on your way home. This is what this reminds me of. This is like, there's just to speak to everyone as you go. Could it be? We've given ourselves away. Yes, you're right. We've just got the best milk from the dairy. No, Canaria, come on, the ranking system, that's what we're talking about. We're now an S-rank atelier, the greatest in the country. S-rank? Oh, A rank. A rank that no one else has yet to reach. Girls, that's incredible. Congratulations, really. I have to do something to celebrate, on my honour as a salesperson. I've got it. Just for today, I'll hold a congrats on S-rank sale. Congrats on S-rank sale? Yes, I'm selling everything 80% off, just for you two though. Damn! Come on, buy as much as you'd like. I'm willing to go well into the red for you. Jesus Christ, Corey, careful. No, we couldn't possibly. Thank you for the thoughts, that's all we need. Which should we start with? Just buy them all. Sue? And I was just joking, of course. The force is all we need, that's right. Oh, very well. Please do come again. I'll throw something in for you. You won't have to accept my discount today. I look forward to see you again, Canaria. Does she actually have something to sell? I've got to check. Oh, no, because it's in the ending circuit, so we can't. Okay. Smitty. I can't remember the last time I've actually walked up to the door of the Smithies. Oh, he's not working. We had to listen to his dumb theme one last time. Haggle! Listen to this. We've become the greatest alchemists in the kingdom. Really? You've been saying that for so long, so I'm hardly surprised. Congrats. Honestly, I think I'm missing up. I'm so happy for you. Haggle? Right. I'm gonna make a statue for you both. I want even more people to learn about you. What? A statue? Yes, all over it in large for gardens, medium as room feature, and in small ones for carrying around. I think 3 sizes is enough. Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't we sign it too? Great thinking. Oh, I'm feeling super creative now. I'll start work tomorrow. Look forward to the results, girls. We will. It'll be great advertising for us too. This is getting pretty crazy. Do you think anyone will buy a statue of us? And the cutscene ends. You get to enjoy this track one last time before we leave. That's enough. We'll go to the Weisberg house. We'll talk to Alt last in this group or section. Hey girls, you're grinning even more than normal. Did something good happen? Yes, we became the greatest alchemist in the kingdom. Wow, which means you made it to S rank. That's amazing. Indeed, reaching such heights at such a young age. You remind me of Sophie as a kid. I was thinking of Fierce. Both of them are incredible alchemists after all. Yeah, because, you know, Fritz travelled with Sophie and Drossel travelled with Fierce. Yeah, it makes sense. Bet you two can become just as amazing, though. Me too. Aim high or not at all. You can do it, both of you. Now, Drossel, I know, Dad, we're putting on a celebratory show, right? Of course. No attendance charge. You two will come and watch too, right? Wow, sure. We'd love that. Good. No time like the present. I hear you. A play for the greatest alchemist in the kingdom. Relax and enjoy. Oh, we don't get to see it? Come on. Alright, you spooky fuck. I'll come around to you a lot, but... Alt! You finally did it. What? Failed a synthesis and leveled your atelier? Of course not! Atelier rank! That's what we're talking about, our atelier rank. We've finally gone up to the S rank. That makes us the greatest atelier in the kingdom. Huh. You'd be a little more interested. Just a little. Why? I knew it was only a matter of time before you did it. I don't think there's any reason to lose my head over it. Am I wrong? All that talk about becoming the greatest, but inside you didn't have the confidence. Was that it? No, that's not the case at all. There you are then. It's only natural that you'd go up in rank. No need to get too excited. Okay. I feel like you're taking too long. You're taking the long way around to get to a compliment. I don't know, but it doesn't feel good. All that good. Fine. So we had one more thing then. Congrats, both of you. Is that enough? That's what I wanted. See you again, Alt. And they immediately fucking left. Man, those twins are a busy pair. Even though I knew it was coming, though, they really have impressed me. Just how far can they go? The future looks bright indeed. No, that's a philosophy there, what? Yeah, this fuck. You couldn't have just said congrats and left it at that. Alright, let's see how Leonie turns this around into... Leonie? Where'd you go? Oh, Sophie and Plush are here, though. The girlfriends are here. A little while to detach from both material world and his own emotions, yep. Sophie, Plachta, we got news. You've reached S rank. You don't even have to say it. I knew you'd do it, girls. Thank you. You've both been such a help to us. This is starting to feel like a farewell. Planning on staying here a while longer, right? Sure, we didn't mean it like that. But having reached S rank, it feels like we finally made it. That's fine for now. Just remember one thing, though. Reaching S rank is just a waypoint for you. Your journey is only beginning. Plachta is right. Even though there's no sequels based directly after this game, so we'll never see said journey, there is another journey after this probably. We want you to become even more incredible alchemists, is what I meant. Don't be satisfied with this, but continue to hone your abilities, understand? Yes. We'll knock your socks off of our alchemy one day, you'll see. I'm looking forward to it already, Lydie and Sue. That's it? Oh, I wanted to spend more time with these two. It's in both of you, and then you can be even better alchemists than you are now. You have to keep on striving to be the best. Your alchemy has not yet reached its peak. You have much more to give. Don't you forget that. Okay, I'll leave you two to your date. So I'm guessing Fierce is currently getting harassed by her sister in here. Have they fight here? Oh, hey, welcome, girls. You both look very happy with yourselves. Indeed we do. We finally reached S rank. Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations, girls. Gosh, they're already better when they made the battle mix. S rank was a formality. Yeah, the moment the whole family is kind of talented. Roger made a nuke. We battle mixed it. You two are amazing for sure. Oh, I know. Let's hold a celebratory party. A party? That sounds great. Yeah. Leonie, plenty of meat on the table, please. It's a celebration. You better start hunting right away. Yes, that sounds great. I haven't seen Leonie go hunting at all this game. It's like barely been brought up that she is a professional hunter. Looking forward to it already. Oh, you better get moving. I can't wait for the party though. See you later. They remind me of you after taking the certification exam, Fierce. Feelings of happiness, pride and achievement, and hope for the future, all mixed on their faces. I look like that too, and that just makes me really happy. Indeed, I'll never get tired of seeing someone so happy. The greatest atelier in the kingdom? Congrats on achieving your dream, girls. Just having a bent space and freaking time is nowhere as world-breaking as a nuke. Oh, we go talk to probably Grace and Pam. Oh, all together. Girls, you did it! You achieved your dream and became the greatest atelier in the kingdom. You know what I'm gonna miss the most when we leave the mysterious saga? Fucking Pamela. Pamela's my wife. In Suelle, literally going to the domination victory. Yeah. How'd you know that, Pamela? That's a secret, I'm afraid. I thought you'd gone out, and then you're back and telling me about these two. You really are mysterious, Pamela. Yeah, she's the real mystery in the Mysterious Trilogy. They didn't even need the Manhattan Project. Yeah. Yeah, they are the real winners of the arms race. Although I guess this isn't news to anyone. Congratulations, both of you. You've made me proud by making your dream come true. Thank you so much. Praising you means the world to us. Hey Grace, I know. How about I sell special commemorative talismans for the pair of them? Commemorative talismans? What's that? A special talisman with a picture of both of you on it. I want to capitalize on your success. Literally, I want some of that moolah. You can't start selling things like that in the church. Good idea. If you only do it at a limited production run, I'll permit it. So you can sell things like that! This is a great event. I'm sure God will not be angry. Well said, Grace. Let's get to work right away. Girls, you really have worked hard for this. I hope for many more blessings in your life ahead. Thanks, Pam. And I bet the atelier is going to be pestering good old Dad. Dad, we're back. We're home. Welcome back, girls. Tell what I looked on your faces. No need to say anything more. Congratulations. You've done so well, and I really am so proud of you. You've reached this point so quickly, and I hardly did anything to help. Yeah, if anything, you were a hindrance at some point. Sorry about that. No, it's fine. You've let us down a bit in the past, and got a good fucking kicking in Stream 1. That was still like the peak of Sue for me. Just boot in the Dad. But you've proven yourself very reliable recently. Even helped with the synthesis. That's right. We couldn't have reached S rank without your help, Dad. We become the greatest atelier in the kingdom by working as a family, right? I'm happy to hear you say that. Come on then, let's go. Right. We have to let Mum know. Mum! Welcome. I'm so glad to see you. Mum, we've got something really important to tell you today. I know, you'll love this. Oh my, whatever could it be? You see, we passed the S rank exam. We've become the greatest atelier in the kingdom, just like we promised to you. Wow, that's amazing, girls. I'm so happy that you're keeping your promise to me. Well done, Lydie, Sue. Of course we kept our promise. We love you, Mum. That's right, we're good girls who keep our promises. Aww. Yes, you are, my darlings. Very good girls. My precious treasures. That's what you are. There's more. We've got something to give you to commemorate the occasion. You have? A present from you both? Oh, I can't wait. Hehehe, Mum, this will knock your socks off. It's the greatest item we've ever made. Get ready. Here's our present to you. Ta-da! What are these, pastels? Are you going to draw me with them? No, that's not it. Hold it in a moment. Where did she get... Oh no, it's the dream paintbrush. Okay, I was about to say, where did she get a magic rod? Hey, whatever did you just do? We stabilized your existence, Mum. What? What do you mean? Well, the reason you were about to vanish was because your existence was fading out. When the painting was made, the material forming you, either, I presume, there wasn't enough. Using the pastels of unity, though, allowed us to provide you with more ether. Sorry, my dyslexia kicked in. I was like, so that sentence read weird. Now it makes sense. Ether is what they meant. What I meant. That stabilized your existence. That means you won't have to vanish. Simple, right? Roger, can you break this down for me? Sorry, I don't really understand it either. Girls, when did you pick all this up? Oh, theirs is really hard to make, but the food behind them isn't that complex. Yeah, even I understand it. Dad, are you slipping? This is incredible. Alchemy can even overturn fate. I was prepared for the worst long before now. You two are incredible. Kids that grow up without their parents even noticing, don't they? So the last game of the Mysterious Trilogy is the only one where you actually still get to restore family. In Sophie, she loses her grandma and that's just the end of it. In Firis, Leonie's parents are both gone and that's just the end of it. In this, her mother is gone, but they find a way to make a solution to actually challenge the nature of the previous games in the main trilogy. Yes, it looks that way. I'm amazed. You surpassed me without me even realizing it. Work hard work and talent. You got it all. Where do you think we get it from? Lydie is right. We're your kids, that's all. You're gonna make me cry now. This means that we can all be together, like this, from now on too. That's right. You won't disappear now, Mum. But I don't think we'll be able to live together, at least for a while. Why not? In order to become alchemists that can help everyone, well, we've made a decision. You see, we're gonna leave for a while and travel. There's a good reason why this game is so highly regarded, yeah. Lee, hey, this is the first I'm hearing about this. What about the Atelier? Hey, Roger, they've made this decision. We have to respect it. Come on then, Lydie, Suelle. Will you tell me what you've decided? Yes, of course. This is the plan. This is a blocked scene? What? Broadcasting only mic audio because you entered a blocked scene. I mean, it's for the credits, so it saves me hassle. But what? Don't do this again, Gus. Warning you now, don't do blocked scenes. No. Because now I have to talk about what I can see on the screen. They're showing artwork from Atlas Sophie, like of her talking to the book whilst the credits roll. Oh wow, they are, because they're showing artwork of Monica. God damn it. Hopefully the blocked scene is only for the credits because it's a licensed song and Gus aren't about to cuck me out of this true ending and I have to explain everything. But whilst we're sitting on it, Sophie 2 does it as well. Just for the credits, right? Not the ending. If it's just for the credits, I can live with that. There's Fritz, there's Leon. Alright, I know it's going to be on a blue screen, but I should give my final thoughts. If it wasn't clear already, this is the best one for me so far. No. They do the endings as well? What the fuck? Well, I'll get to that when I get to that. I don't agree with that, Gus. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't make it a habit. Especially because that's one of their newer games, so that's kind of more annoying. Anyway. This game is the most controlled. I think it's the easiest way to put it. In Atlas Sophie, it was very loose at the start because the game was kind of like it was when I say loose, it was more because the plot didn't go anywhere straight away. You had to fill out like almost 2 recipe books before the whole thing with Platscher kind of got picked back up. And so it felt like it took a while to go there and was very like almost near non-plot, which is why I ended up only doing like 1 or 2 streams of it a week for a while until the plot started kicking in and I got more interested. And obviously Firis is the definition of loose because you can approach the story in any way, but the problem is they made it way too much, so there was little story outside of the chokehold point in the middle of the map. This game, however, its chapter by chapter structure allows that for all of that to stay in place. There's always things happening. There's an event in chapter 1, events in chapter 2, so on and so forth. So the story is more controlled, the story has much better pacing, and in general is extremely interesting because it touches upon the themes that are present. We've moved on to Firis artwork. It touches upon the themes that are present in those other 2 games, but does so much more with them. Also, wow, I'm seeing artwork I never got to see in Firis because I only got 1 of the endings. There's traveling with Sophie and Platscher. There's doing the puppet show with Drossel and Fritz. There's opening an Atelier with Elmira when they were younger and still chubby cheeked. Okay, that's kind of cute. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I'm talking about what's on screen because you guys can't see it. The story was the most interesting. It used the themes of the previous ones, or the fact that because mysterious is the wrong word for this saga. It genuinely does. There were mysteries, but it never felt like the focus. I said the most common theme that showed up is that every main character was grieving of some kind or knew someone who was. Grief felt like more of a central part of this and how they deal with it, with Sophie finding her foot forward after losing her grandma and making a new best friend out of Plachta, or let's be real, lover out of Plachta, and finding the new step forward of whatever they choose to do next. And then there's, you know, Firis with Leonie's real parents being long since dead and finding the path to do forward and instead choosing to go a different direction. Instead of just finding the new friends and going off, she seeks revenge. And then you've now got Lydie and Suelle, which they lost their mother, but they seek a third option to never give up and find a new way of a new way of life, a new way of defying fate. As we now just get on to Lydie and Suelle's artwork. And so I love that full circle. I love how they handle it, and I think this game's story easily trumps both of the first two. The characters, I am extremely biased, but I love the characters as well. Even Matthias and Alt really grew on me as the game went on, and I wasn't expecting to, because Matthias annoyed the crap out of me at the start, and Alt I was pretty sure was going to be the main villain, which technically I wasn't wrong. He used to be. Technically, I wasn't wrong. He did used to be, but he turned over a new leaf. But like seeing Firis 5 years older and be all grown up and mature and being able to be more reflective and talk about things of the past was amazing. Seeing that Elmira pretty much hasn't fucking changed was kind of funny and enjoyable in its own way. Seeing 26-year-old Sophie and the kind of lady she's became was kind of inspiring in its own little way, because she had such a strong head on her shoulders. And although she's still a little bit quirky, a little bit bouncy, and a little bit odd in places, it's still her. And she's like, there's a reason why she's kind of like the main face of this series. It's not just because she's the protagonist of the first one, it's because she's genuinely so lovable, and every time she does anything, you always just kind of go, aww. And Plachta as well. Plachta's story arc that they started in Atelier Sophie finally went somewhere in this game. They finally got to make her human, and she looks like a beautiful bride. I said it all game, that like Sophie and Plachta look like brides, and I can't help but feel like that was deliberate. Lucia was fun. It took me a while to get used to Lucia, because I was like, oh, here we go, the Sun routine. But once I did, she was really enjoyable as well, because her intentions were pure. And obviously, Lydie and Suelle, I really wasn't sure how they were going to handle dual protagonists, but I felt they handled it really well, because the two are like thick as thieves. The two are like so like tied at the hip that it felt like they were one person at times, which, although there are other ways of doing it, that is a good way of doing it. Also, the credits just ended and it's still a blocked scene. God damn it. Yeah, it's still a blocked scene. Alright, now I have to explain this. 1 year later. And this is Lydie talking. Hey, Sue, are you ready yet? Sue, hold on, just a little longer. I'm almost done, I think. Cut to black. And now they're inside the house. Canaria's resolution. Canaria's resolution did feel short. It felt short-handed. It felt like they just kind of made it happen. I'm glad she got her resolution, but it was still a bit like, oh, okay. Oh, Lydie talking. If we don't hurry up, Sophie will get here. Then I'll have to leave you behind, Sue. Sue. No, I don't want that. I'm hurrying, okay? Roger. I can't believe them. All this noise right up to the moment they leave. Honette. It's just like them. I'd be worried if they went any other way. If we unlock the extras menu, I'll hopefully be able to show whatever artwork they're about to show. Yes, good point, Honette. Are you sad? No, not at all. They've grown up. And now they are leaving the nest. So we'll see them off with a smile. Yes, well said. Oh, Sophie's now showing up. Lydie, Sue. Firis is here as well. Are you ready Are you ready to go? We're leaving. Your resolution is not a problem. It's one of those stupid trivializing and deflating. Yeah, it just kind of happened. That was my problem. Sue, right, I'm ready. Let's go. Lydie, well done, Dad, Mum. We'll be seeing you. Sue, I don't think we'll be back all that soon, but take care of yourselves. Honette. That goes for you too. Do your best out there. Roger, go and find yourself in the wild, wild world, girls. And both the parents, off you go. To both the twins, see you later. Narration. Lydie and Sue have finally fulfilled their long dream of running the best atelier in the land, and now are aiming to become the alchemists who can help them all. They have left their hometown in Mervale and now travel the world together with Sophie and Firis. They need to do like one more They need to do one more Atelier game based after this, and it's just Sophie, Ferris, and the twins on their adventure together. When they're all a bit older kind of thing. Even now for sure, they are using their alchemy to make someone happy. In some faraway corner of this vast world. I mean, I say that, if they make another Atelier game, they could probably just make another Mysterious game, sorry. They could probably just, make it a new protagonist. Oh, this is such a badass piece of artwork. I better be able to show this. I hope I can show this, because this artwork has Sophie, Plutchter, the twins, Ferris, and Leonie all standing together. Sophie speaking. Hey, Plutchter, where did those Philosopher's Stones we just made get to? Ferris. Ah, sorry, I used them up. Sue. I got some extra ones here. And this is the obvious and mere coincidence. Yeah. If you need some, you can use these. Sophie. Thanks. Now I can complete the request. Leonie. Hey, that reminds me. Ferris, isn't the deadline on that request coming up? So they're literally just a gang of traveling alchemists. That's kind of adorable. Ferris. Oh, I completely forgot. Oh, I need to start synthesizing. In which case, Ferris. In which case, let's call Elmira for some help. Sue. We can't do that. We've been calling on her every day recently. You'll drive her mad. Ferris. Oh, yeah, good point. You have to do this ourselves. Lydie. Hold it, Sue. You've got a request, too, haven't you? With a deadline today? Sue. Ah, what should I do? I'll never make it now. I need to call in Lucia. Lydie. No, maybe not. You worked her fingers to the bone last time, didn't you? Plutchton. Alright, so let's split up and start synthesizing. We've got more than enough alchemists here. If we work together, we can do this. Sue. Sorry for the rush. Thanks. Leonie. Once we finish this synthesis, where do you want to go next? Sophie. Good question. What do you think? Lydie. I don't have a preference. All we have to do is make everyone happy as we go. Sophie. Let's just see where the road takes us then. I don't know what lies there. But if we're all together, it will be fine. Ferris. Yes, if monsters turn up or a rock gets in the way, we'll just push on through. Sue. Well said. No matter what happens, we're alchemists. Lydie. I wonder what new encounters will lie ahead. What new events we might enjoy. Lydie. Hey, Sue. Right, Lydie. Together. I can't wait to find out. Narration. Where they have now gone and what traces their deeds have left. The tales of their adventures have become the subject of many books and paintings. I suppose, like, this is so much closure. What else can you do with these characters? I kind of get why Sophie 2 was not based after this. Because what else is there left to cover? Other than having Sophie and Plutch to hook up officially. And the people of later generations all agree in calling this age the age where alchemy was thriving and enriching people's lives. Don't call it the mysterious age. Don't call it the mysterious age. Lives were full of miracles and undeniable happiness. This is Kurumi too. Yeah, all the Yakuza, most of the Yakuza. The age of mysterious. God. And I got my the end. Oh, broadcast resumed. Saving your cleared game data. Show screen cleared your data. If you load a cleared game, part of the game. You can't do post game. Oh, that's why everything opens up then and there. Interesting. I'm gonna make a new save data then. There's no post game in this game. Ooh, interesting. Oh, and the music's gonna have the extra la 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 la. I gotta find it. A happier one, please. I gotta find it. God damn, that's such a badass artwork. On Vacate, this was a lovely one. This was a lovely one. I like this artwork. That's it. That's our true ending artwork, the one that I loved. I knew I'd get to see it. I am keeping this one. I'm keeping this one. I might make this like a screenshot. You know, like I have like at the end of my schedule updates, I have the little the picture that says like, you know, please support me on Patreon, Twitter, and all that stuff. I might make this the new picture. because everyone here looks amazing. Sophie is like the glamorous, like the strong-minded 26-year-old that she is. Plachta looks gorgeous. I mean, everyone looks gorgeous, but Plachta looks gorgeous. The twins I think of the it's hard to say this considering how much I adore Sophie and adore Furious, but I think the twins are the better protagonists as well. Shadow Mile Twitter, fair enough. And then we've got Leonie in the back looking as fantastic as always, and Furious is like with like endless energy because of course she does. That's like that's like banner worthy. I love that you can get them both. The fact that in the last chapter it becomes this instead of just this or this, depending on which twin you use. Oh Jesus, I forgot about that. That one was questionable as hell. Like there's a vast disparity. I love all of them. I love all of them. Gus's ability to write characters. Oh, this is a lovely screenshot. I'm taking that one as well. I need to find drunk Sophie. Hang on. Hang on. I just remembered. There it is. I needed that screenshot. Keeping that screenshot. And then there's the other one. That one was beautiful. I love that artwork. The family getting reunited. And let's not sit on the depressing ones. Model sheets. Oh wow. Man, being an artist on these kind of games must be so fucking inspiring at times. Cause I'm just looking at this and I'm like, man, like, oh, you know? I'm just looking at this shit and I'm like, man, each time. Beach, the Atelier, the actual outskirts map. Oh, I just realized there's actual like names for each of the areas. Like in the top left there's Jador, there's Gove. In the bottom right there's like Somni. Oh. Town map. The full painting map, well, minus the DLC areas that kind of just slapped on top of it, but yeah. Okay, yeah, we don't need to see all this. Hi. Hi, Sue. Furious all grown up. Sophie. I love Sophie's costume in this game. I think this is her best costume because it's got that red from her. It's got that red from the Furious costume. It's got the blue leggings or the blue thigh-high socks even from Sophie, and she's got the new like almost bridal look to her on top of it. Fucking the fires. But I'm also a sucker for black and red, so I love Lucia's design. Roger, the net. God, it's going to be hard to adjust back to doll look after I've been spoiled with this design. Myra. A lot. Wow. Okay. I see what you were doing. Hello, Corey. Hello, my wife. We're okay. Hang on. They reuse animations a lot, don't they? Bakken! Yes! The people's champion. The concert hall. That's cute. What's in bonuses? Oh, this is the, Oh, there's two characters we never met. Soundtrack for the final boss fight. It's the first time you've ever written one of these. Vocals are provided by Anna Okazaki. I made a conscious effort throughout the title to reduce the amount of electric guitar used. Oh, so they felt they were using it too much in the older games. That's interesting. And this track is no exception. In its place, to represent the image of the worlds within the paintings, synthesizers are used more frequently. Hiratomo as a bass, Tam on violin, and SIV on guitar. Interesting. Damn. Matthias' special move. Fierce Ensues combination jingle. Oh, these are all the special move jingles I haven't seen. "20 years of the Atelier series. What's more, titles have been released at a relatively high pace for an RPG series, meaning that it really does feature a lot of games. There are almost no jingles that have been used throughout. That's probably pretty unusual for a series that's continued for such a long time." It's crazy that this game was for its 20th anniversary. It's fine to be used that much. It worked for Sophie, it works. I think it was more of a personal challenge for them. That was the impression I got. That they knew that they had used it a lot in things and they wanted to try taking a different approach. That was more the impression I got. The opening theme really is used in so many places throughout this title. As soon as part of the opening theme is used, the opening theme is like, hey, isn't just a copy and paste job, I changed it ever so subtly. Brewing suspicion, but lest you think it's a simple piece. I'm going to show you the cause of the composition of the complex. It says that's not the same as fluffy prayer. Small prayer is nowhere near as good. I get that, but the challenge worked without making any proper sacrifices. They did the same with Doom Eternal and DMC5's Buried Alive. Oh, absolutely. Sophie's theme again. Everything in the previous title incorporates her loneliness and unease at journeying into the unknown, but in this title she has grown into a fine alchemist, so this version reflects her newfound confidence. This game has a beautiful soundtrack. But that's kind of it. And this ended up taking way longer. I love the design philosophy, just not the reasoning. Fair. This ended up taking longer than I thought it would be. If I start Atelier Sophie 2, it'd only be for like 1 hour. That's it. That's the thing. These are all the dungeons. God, this soundtrack's big as well. This track is for Battle Against the Player. It's an instrumental arrangement of the track for the final boss. I tried to remain aware of the fact that the battle was against something of an outsider, even in the world of paintings, and deliberately chose an ostentatious rhythm track with sound effects and electric guitars to function as the composition's core, and added a more typical Atelier-style live instruments to play the melody. But I loved this track. It's just now I can hear the Filling the Shade so much in it, now I've heard Filling the Shade. But if I had to, and I know I don't like giving like out of 10 scores, but for me, Atelier Sophie was like, and I've sat on it more and more as I thought about it, Atelier Sophie was like a 9 out of 10. And Furious, I give it an 8, because although the time bit at the start of the game's kind of it really picked it up for me personally after the time limit ended. So I'll give it an 8. This is a 10. Genuinely. All of the criticisms I have are like the tiniest little nitpick, but to me it is perfect in what I wanted. Was it the only nitpicks were things like I felt like your personal basket size should have been a bit bigger to start with, because it felt like even when we got the bag upgrade, we were filling it up way too quick. But that's it. That's only nitpicks, and if it's only slight nitpicks, then no, I'm not going to dock a score for nitpicks, because there's always going to be something. Doesn't matter how much you love a game. Furious being a 6.5 or 7. Yeah, that's fair. So I don't like doing scores anyway, because I feel like then it becomes comparable. But for the sake of this, is what I mean. As we go through more Atelier games, I eventually want to start putting them in order of like my favourite to least favourite. Because right now, obviously, looking at my scores, it's Furious, Sophie, Lydie, and Suelle in terms of like bottom to top. So I'm curious to see where Sophie 2 fits, and then where the Riser games fit when I get to them, or when the Dusk games fit when I eventually get to them, or the Arlen games, so on and so forth. Depending on how far back I decide to go and how hooked into this franchise I've become. Because I'm already pretty fucking hooked. You know what? I'm not gonna... I know I said if we finish early, I'll start Sophie 2. But we ended up discovering a whole extra area I didn't even know was about. So I'm not gonna. Instead, then, tomorrow, we can dive right in and make it a much longer first stream for Sophie 2. Does that sound fair? Because otherwise, I'd only be streaming for like an hour, because I'd want to wrap up at like 1ish. So I think if I make it so tomorrow we start Sophie 2... Which I can't believe I'm saying. Like, Sophie 2 felt so far away when we started Sophie 1, and now we're here. You know, let's listen to the normal one. As opposed to, I wonder if anyone noticed that. Wait, hang on. Along with the motif from the main theme of this title, this track also features the motifs from battle tracks from the previous 2 titles in the series. I didn't notice that! I wonder if anyone noticed that. Thank you so much for playing the game to the very end. It proved a challenging title musically in many different ways, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm very much looking forward to meeting you all again someday somewhere. So I understand why I hold Mysterious in a high regard was you over Riser, right? Yeah, like I said, my memory of Riser is back from 2019 when it first came out, and it's kind of blurry in places because I've played so much more, and I kind of give it like a yeah, it's alright kind of thing. Because I wasn't that into Gus games and kind of treated it as a one-off, but now I'm so into it, I want to go into Riser and compare it properly. I want to like see what it did different, what it did right, what it not so different, and then put it in the list. And then the same for Riser 2, and then obviously the same for Riser 3 when that eventually comes out next February. I am curious, because though I know the Riser games, both of them are significantly bigger, I am curious if I will get them done before Riser 3 comes out next February, because it's possible. But just as a heads up, when it gets to like Christmas and New Year's week, I'll probably take them off. I'll probably take like a full 2-week break, like holiday, and just spend that with family. So that would be like an extra gap as well. But obviously, we're only like a little over like 8 days away now, I think, from Sonic Frontiers, and that game's going to become very dominant in the schedule when it comes out. When that major patch for Soul Hackers 2 drops, we're going to be reincorporating Soul Hackers 2 back into schedule. Oh, I expect to. I've heard nothing but great things about Sophie 2. And I've been really looking forward to it for the longest time. So it's going to be a bit packed, it's going to be a bit like all over the place. And I said, obviously, starting Friday, we are going to start Resident Evil 3. So I want to get a little bit of a move on with that. Next week's schedule is going to be very Sophie 2 dominant. I want to get RE3 done, and then try and dedicate as much time as I can pre-Sonic Frontiers dropping into Sophie 2. So then when if Sonic Frontiers comes out and we haven't finished Sophie 2, it's not the end of the world, because I've already covered a lot of it. Like, we've already done like 20 plus hours of it. Then detouring away from it for a little while to play a game that I'm super excited for. I feel like I can justify that better. It's not like if I just put like 6 hours into it and then went, alright, we're playing something else. Because then I'd feel a bit like I haven't shown enough, I haven't done enough with it. But I'm just rambling at this point, but that's the general gist. And then I said after Sonic Frontiers, it'll be all in on this, and then Soul Hackers 2. And at some point I want to do Resident Evil, Code Veronica, and at least RE4 as well. Because I want the original Resident Evil 4 done before 4 Remake comes out, so we can compare. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it here. All I can say, this isn't for you, one man, this is for anyone who hops in post and whatnot. If you've got this far, what the fuck are you doing? Play these games. I genuinely heavily recommend Atelier Sophie. Despite some of my faults with it, I heavily recommend Atelier Furious. And I straight up love this game. Like, this is my second favourite Gust game now. And I don't say that lightly. Because of how many Gust games I played, you know, both Knights of Azure, you know, 4 Atelier games, both Blue Reflections. The only Gust game I prefer over this is Blue Reflection Second Light. But that game became one of my all-time favourites, like, immediately. Like, that was like an immediate classic for me. So, of course, that's not going to beat that yet. And we still got a way to go, but this game is genuinely phenomenal. This game is like a 10 out of 10 for me. And it feels like it is a true send-off to the Mysterious trilogy. As much as I'd love a Mysterious game based after this, like I said, I don't know really what else they could really do with it. Everything's been tied up. Figured as much, yeah. Like, everything's been, like, every loose end's been tied up now, to me. They don't need... Because what else are they going to do? Have us meet Corey's dad? I mean, that'd be nice to make that closure feel a bit more justified, but are they going to, you know, make a new Mysterious thing that has a new plot line out of it? You mean, like, how much more does it go on before it feels like you're just dragging these characters along to new adventures? And it only worked because everyone got closure. To be honest, the only character, technically, that felt like they kind of got dragged along in this game was Leonie. Leonie just is kind of here. And it's the only reason she's kind of here is because she's, like, obsessed with Furious, so wherever Furious goes, she goes. Because I kind of forgot Leonie even existed half the time, because it felt like she was just here. And more characters could start feeling that way if they carried on forward. Which is why it's probably a good idea that Sophie 2 is based between Sophie 1 and Furious. Because there are a lot of things that weren't really touched upon about Sophie's journey. Figure out once I complete Second Light. Yes, Second Light has 2 endings for the record. And once you beat the game the first time, you always get the normal ending no matter what you do. If you go into New Game Plus, it even teases it when it says, hey, in New Game Plus, you can carry over all these things. The last thing it says you can carry over is hope for reunion. As in, you have in NG Plus is the only way you can get the true ending. To get the true ending, all you have to do is have any one of the girls maxed out on basically their social link, their talent level. So hit them to level 10 before you beat the final boss. And then after the final boss, you'll get to talk to them, and their love for you, or their respect for you, or their admiration for you, depending on which girl it is, will cause them to help you get the true ending. Like for me, I went with Uta because Uta is canonically in love with the main character, Ao. Like, that is something that they establish. If you go through her social link, she confesses to her at the end, and none of the other girls do that. It's only Uta that does that. So I was like, no, it makes sense. I'm going to get Uta to help me with this and get the ending I want. Because everyone else is like, Ao's like the bestest friend in the world, or Ao is an inspiration to me. Uta is like this fluttering feeling I feel in my chest. I get it every time I think of my grandma. And Ao goes, well, that's because you love your grandma. And then Uta says, well, I get that same feeling every time I look at you, Ao. That's what I mean when she fucking confesses. And I remember seeing this, I was like, oh, that track just eventually loops. But yeah, like, that's kind of thing. I don't know where the Knights of... If I had to put all the Gust games from, like, my favourite to my least favourite, honestly, from the bottom up, Knights of Azure 2, mostly because the game keeps fucking crashing. Knights of Azure 2, Blue Reflection 1, Atelier Furious, Knights of Azure 1, Atelier Sophie, Lydie Suelle, BR2. Version scene? Yeah. Like, I think if I had to... I'd have to kind of, like, think about it, but if I had to make, like a random kind of thought process, that's probably my list from bottom to top of all the Gust games. And it's a shame that the Knights of Azure games are so low on the list, because I love the concepts and ideas they do, but Knights of Azure 1 kind of misses the mark in some areas, and Knights of Azure 2, although it fixes up some of those problems, the new problems it brings in with its new experimentation just really dragged that game down for me. And it's why it's the other reason why I haven't finished it yet, because that game just drained the life out of me. But that's enough here. I'm literally just rambling at this point. If anything, I'm just extending the stream length. So yeah, we've gone over 3 hours now. So I will see you guys again tomorrow as we start the last of the mysterious games for now. Let me look up the full title. Hang on. Its full title is Atelier Sophie 2, The Alchemist of the Mysterious Dream. So we've had Mysterious Book, we've had Mysterious Journey, we've had Mysterious Paintings, and now we've got Mysterious Dream. I'm gonna miss these twins. I'm gonna miss Virus being back before those games, but oh well. I need to go back and get those other endings, which I'll do off screen. No, stop doing that. God damn it. I mean, I can let this cycle round. This is probably going to be copyright claimed anyway. So yes, I will see you for that tomorrow. So as always, thank you so much for watching. And Atelier Lydie Suelle, thanks for being a fucking masterpiece. I love this game. This is genuinely, for me, this has been the year of discovering Gus. It's been like the year of discovering a new company that I genuinely love. Even if some of the flaws that some of their games have, let's say the Azure games, all of them have so much heart and passion into them that I can't hate them, you know? Even the ones that are kind of rough, I can't hate them. I love this game. And I hope anyone that watches this can see and feel that enough that they'll give it a try as well, because these games deserve so much more. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for Atelier Sophie 2. Until then, though, take care now. Peace.